Oh, shit. Good morning, Carol. Good morning. Okay. I was just about to say what's going on. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. It all depends on your time. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Carol. Shame I missed me yesterday. Good morning, everyone. Carol. Shame I missed me yesterday. I miss you guys too. I know miss me. Good morning, everyone. Let me look at comments here. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, everyone. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, they get comments now. Olubusola, good morning. Carol, everybody. Oniyede. Don't mind me, Jide. But I told you on Sunday that I will not be out yesterday. I told you. Only Monday, it's not certain you will see me. So, good morning. So, New Year, Ati Odunton and everything. We are back to reality. We are back to reality. Thank you, guys. Topsy, good morning. Favor, I see you. Emma Bino, Onogba treatment to Milano, so you should back on. Come clear after 1 or 2 days. Any nonsense to man continue looking, you might affect me for some time. So good morning, guys. Your first time on my live. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. I'm fine. I'm doing great. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Ekaro Bubole, Sheda Dani Mobile. Sheda Dani Mobile Bubole. I hope we are all doing great. Please, as you join us, help us to click a like on the video as we start this morning. Kindly help me to click a like on the video and let's talk. Today, I'm focusing on us women. I'm focusing on us. It's my sister Ijoma in the chat as tipsy. I don't know. Oh, Happy New Year. You are just joining us for the first time this New Year. Happy New Year for the people that are just joining. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It shall be a beautiful and blessed year for every one of us. Peaceful one. Oh. Good morning. Let's start. Now, let us talk reality to ourselves. Excuse me. Now, before I go on, let me give updates on Chris Okafor. You remember the last time we spoke, which was on Sunday, government extended invitation. They said they want to start investigation on Chris Okafor on the case of molestation and other allegations against him. So, they extended invitation for him to come yesterday by 10 a.m. in the morning, Nigerian time. But as of this morning, it was said that he has not honored the invitation. And I smiled. I said, wonderful. So, is he telling the government that is more superb, that is superior? Or what is he trying to tell the government? If na person wey no get money, Nigerian government no go extend invitation. Nigerian police will go straight to that person's house and bundle the person by fire, by force to the station. Now, because it's involving me, I will not call him powerful. I don't see all these pastors powerful other than people have enabled them. No, I have not. people have enabled these pastors to the extent that we enable them. We enable them by using our sweats to make them powerful. They will have just be ordinary person like you and I. But because they have so much money in their disposal, that is what they are using, because money brings power. You can't separate the two. Okay? Some positions bring power, but most times money, especially in our society, money gives people power in our society back home. Maybe not here, but back home, it gives them power. So the guy has power to me. I mean, to the society, not to me. He's a nobody. He's a nobody. He's just somebody that has been enabled by people who go to church and give offering and tithes. And today he's very rich and he can use his money to flex. So he has not honored the government invitation as of today. We are looking at what the government is going to do. Whether they will continue to wait for him until he feels comfortable to come. Some people are giving an excuse that probably because of his honeymoon. But it was in Igela's church on Sunday. So I am not sure it's about honeymoon. But let's wait and see. So that's just the update on Okafor. Now, not his money, our money. You are right, our money. We give them our money and it makes them now very powerful. And they are using that power against ordinary masses now, unfortunately. They can do and undo. And, government will have to cajole and beg them to do the needful. So, if not for social media, they will have just continued with what they want to do and nothing go shele. But social media, to some extent, is clipping their wings. Now, what I really want to talk about are how the pastors' wives are enablers. This is not to blame a victim, but are they truly victims? The pastors' wives, are they truly victims or enablers? When you call somebody a victim, that means that person was being taken advantage of. Enablers are people who see something that is going on that is wrong and they are comfortable to stay in that situation. I remember, if you listen to my story, in my story that I did 4 years ago, I said 3 or 4 years ago, in that my story, I remember I said, while we were in Redeem, I became uncomfortable because of so many things that was going on there. And I said, this is not right. How can we be collecting offering and tithes? We will do special program, we will raise money, and we'll pack everything, we'll take it to the camp. To the headquarters. If you watch my videos, and I think I've mentioned it quite some time too, I said, I started becoming uncomfortable that this is not right. This is very wrong. I now told my late husband then, I said, we have to leave. I remember I told him, I said, I can't continue to look at this kind of injustice where we see people that are hungry in the church, we still make them give offering. By the way we preach, that if you don't give, and these people out of nothing, we give, some don't give, and we watch them going home back hungry. Sometimes you have to give them our money. When some of them will walk and say, hey Joe, hey Joe, I need money. Hey Joe, I'm hungry, please, and all of that. And I will see all the money we collected from these people. We will package it. They will book it down and we'll package it at the end of the week and we will send it there. So I started telling him, I said, no, this is very wrong. I can't continue to see this. And coupled with the stress, I told him we have to leave. Unfortunately, while we were thinking of what to do, to leave, go to another church, which church are we going to be going? was what we were planning then when we lost him. So I thought back today. I said yesterday, I was ruminating on these people's issue, especially Sister Bolu. And I hope this video gets to her. This is a very big lesson to us women. A very big lesson to us women. The way we cover our husbands. Yes, they tell you don't cover your husband's weakness. You don't bring it out. But there are some weakness you refuse to be part of, which is evil. Not weakness anymore. Evil. Evil is different from weakness. Evil is different from wickedness. Ikama kaunika. Let's look at this person. Anybody that is doing wickedness, anybody that is doing evil, they don't care. Sorry, guys, let me quickly share on Facebook. I've forgotten I wanted to share with them on Facebook. Sorry, guys, just 1 minute. Please, if you are just joining us, you're welcome. Kindly help us to click a like on the video and help us to share if possible. Let's take the likes of these people. You see anybody that is doing wickedness, they are selfish people who do not think of anybody except themselves. They only think of themselves. They don't even care about you, their partner. They don't care even about their children. All they care is them. Now, let us look at these likes of... so at the end of the day, they are likely to pounce on you too in life. Let's look at this case of Oluyomade. Look at how long Oluyomade was with Redeem. How much they take from people and remit to headquarters. How much they made people believe the building they were building was for God. At the end of the day, what happened to them? When they were ready to chase them away, they never blink an eye. Don't let them flag us. They never blink an eye. Wicked people are wicked people. People who lie to you that God said, they are nothing but wicked people. Because all they are interested in is how to satisfy themselves. They are only using you as business. They are only using you to make money. And that is why it's so comfortable for them to lie to you. Now, let's look at the case of Doris. I said Doris. The case of, Doris. And Chris Okafor. And the wife of Okafor. Chris Oyakilome and the wife. We all saw how the wife of Chris Oyakilome walked away from their empire. And the woman went on her own silently. Something must have made her to wake up and said, no, I can't continue to behold all this. To continue. We don't know the reason why she left, but she left. She just walked away. She walked away from all the billions. Everything the man has. The fame, the name, and everything attached to that office of Mommy Gio. She left everything and she moved far from him. Only she can say what she saw. She has not spoken out, but she left She left with her integrity intact. She left with a good name that if tomorrow anything now comes out, even if she doesn't speak, people will say, oh, could this be the reason why this woman walked away? Of course, she might not speak for reason best known to her, either to protect herself and her children. Because so many things she might be privy to, and she'll be like, I need to save my life. Okafor's ex-wife too. I give it to her. She walked away. She left. She did not say, this man, I don't suffer with you for some time. I want to continue. Despite everything going on, some other women will have stayed. Even in the beating, in the abuse, they will have stayed. Remember, they started from nothing. She said they were in a, more like living in one room. They were using a classroom every weekend when they have to do program. But she left everything and she moved on. Move on to build her life. Move on to go and start something new with her life. Even though they didn't allow her to take the children. She left. Meaning, I'm washing my hands off all this. I don't want to be part of it. When I was thinking about Sister Bolu's case, I said, how did a woman manage this kind of man? Let's leave church out of it. Let's say this man, it is you people that say them are super being. I keep telling you, they are average man. Everything going on with every man is what they deal with too. Now you think, say there is something special. There is nothing special about them. All those errors your husband will commit, that you think your husband cannot copy Pastor A, cannot look at Pastor A, I will tell you, your husband is even better, far, far better than these pastors. And I will tell you why. You know the reason why all these pastors are so loose? It's almost all of them, forget it. We have an adage in Yoruba that says, anything about money bani barawu. Now, person where they catch, na be thief. Person where they no catch, go say no be thief until they catch them. These are people that have lots of money in their kitty, free money that comes into their pocket mostly every day, self. I won't say every week. Because some people who don't pay their tithes or on Sunday might decide to drop it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. They have free money. They are not as busy as your husband. Your husband is still busy. Ordinary man, they are still busy. I'm talking about men that are hustlers, that are working. As I'm talking now, a lot of people are in their offices, right? Back home, they are still in office. A lot of men are in the office. But we are talking about men who do not have any job. In the days of old, pastors have job. Up till now, churches that have structure, their pastors have job. I have interviewed a Baptist pastor on my channel years ago, about 3-4 years ago. No, it's more than that. About 5 years ago. I interviewed a Baptist pastor on my channel. And I was asking the pastor, I said, as a pastor, sir, he's an elderly man. I said, are your pastors allowed to work? He says, yes, all pastors work. All the ministers, they work. And he said, ministration is not restricted to one man. They take turn to preach. And they give the roster every week to all the ministers. So you know when it's going to be your turn. He said the only person that is on salary in the church is the presiding pastor, who is in charge 24/7. And he still has a right to go and work. He said they pay him salary. They rented a place for him. And I said, why? I don't know how many of you following me then. That was about 5 years ago when I brought that pastor. I said, why did they rent a place for him? He said, because they want him to be available at any time in the church, in case there is a need for anything to be done for any of the members. Okay? I now said, you, the other ministers that you preach, what, did they give you anything? The pastor said, yes. They give them $200 after every ministration. You know, just for their time. Now, you want to compare them to pastors who have a company. Yes, I will call the church company. And then get their company. They are the one in total charge. Nobody controls them. And they don't do any other job. They don't do any other job. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? All they do is to wake up in the morning, drink a cup of coffee, place a call to each other. Pastor Okafor, where are you? They won't even call each other Pastor Okafor. Prick. He go say, yes, Olutayo, where are you? Oh, I'm at home. Let's meet now. They don't have anything doing. When I was telling you guys, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Have you seen everybody saying Agnes? Kí Agnes is she? Waiting to Agnes. Anyway, Emma were distracted. Don't forget, I was telling you about a particular pastor on Iju Road that I said eat our car. And in the morning, we had to go and meet him in the office. I told you the state we met him in the office. Now, everything going on is backing up that story. I tell you, say that pastor, the day where he hit our car, the guy was as in dead drunk. He is the general overseer of his church. The guy was dead drunk on that day. I've been telling you of this story since, even before this case came up. I don't talk about this story more than 3 years. Say, almost of your pastors, they are ologogoro. Then they drink. Then they smoke anything smokable. In fact, there are some of them doing lubo. White, and they indulge in all of this because they have excess money. What's your own husband, that's your brother, that you think is bad, what they cannot indulge in. Now all these pastors, they do. They have the money at their disposal. They have the time. They are not busy as you. They are not hustling. Money comes to them. They don't have to go to anywhere to make the money. The money they take like waka come meet them in billions for their office. When we got to that pastor's office that day, I told you we sit there with chicken and brandy. Because they know we don't know them. They know, and it was not the time of, it's not the era of this social media, whereby they will say somebody will talk about them. They were comfortable to talk with us with the chicken by the side and brandy by the side. That was a man that was almost drunk, that was dead drunk when we saw him. It was staggering. Now later I come hear his story. Say, the story, now so the wife, they manage him, they pack vomit all the time. When he drink finish, he reach house. There's no how somebody can be that drunk. They will not get out and be vomiting and be misbehaving. I don't know how people manage drunk husbands. I don't. I can't stand people who they drink to stupor. You should know your limits now. When pastor come, but because pastor have money, they have that liberty, and they have that time, too much time on their hands. They don't carry the time. Everybody don't use their own time, sacrifice for them to have a stress-free life. So what do you want them to be doing? That is why you saw that voice note that got leaked. I saw the pastor coming out say he's apologizing. I say, Naira of I am sorry. Then everything continues just to shut people up. Somebody called me concerning that Samokwe. The person download the guy live for me. I say, really? Then download in live. And I say, those are people that people are worshiping, called by God. Now, let's go back to Pastor Olutayo and the wife. How did that woman manage Olutayo for 33 years? You see, we women, we are our problem. We are complaining about these men. Who are they doing this rubbish with? Not be women like you and I. Not be women we can't say no to them because of money. Because we are pitying those women. They saw something in Tayo. They know Tayo, the kind of person he is. They know his character. They know his attitude. But they are comfortable. To the extent he was even living a lie. He's not allowing those people to use their son. You heard what that guy said. I'm going to play another one video for you now. The name he is using for his children, according to what they told us, now different names. And those women are very, very comfortable. They are very comfortable, and he kept them just be there as a secret wife. So why are we putting all the blame on this man? Just why? That we think the men are to be blamed fully, 100%. Where me they get upset now when minor they involved. When minor no they involved, full-grown adults. Maybe the like of a berry that was very young, that was deceived. But we are talking about women in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. At least this woman celebrated at 60. The man was involved. When the man celebrated his 60, I saw their picture on his page. Killan saw. When he was celebrating his 60 years old, that woman was still actively involved in his life. She was comfortable with him impregnating people up and down. Let's take church out of it first. She was comfortable while he was impregnating women. Some of them not one child, 2 children. Except she doesn't know. But from everything people say, they say she knows. Even that particular woman that he just introduced, some people are still saying that woman has been part of that church. She's not new. That they have been dating. That the wife cannot say she doesn't know. Now, all of that was going on. Let us now take it to church. They were both deceiving the public. They were both deceiving their customers. They were both deceiving the customers because, number one, you are driving car. Driver is there to carry you up and down. You have that title to hold on to as the mommy yard. And you were very comfortable with what this man was doing as a pastor. And you, that you are preaching holiness to people, you are preaching morality to people as a role model, as a mother in Israel. You stand before hundreds of women hundreds of young women. You know what is going on in your home. And yet, your conscience does not prick you not to stand before those young ones to talk. Your conscience does not prick you that you are not in the moral standing to talk about marriage to those young ones. You know what you are condoning, what you are enabling in your home, all in the name of marriage. So you call that marriage you have as a marriage. So that is a marriage. A man that will drink. At what age? Drink to stupor. Come into your home. Yes, it's the husband. You have tried, you have spoken. It's not stopping. And they don't do sórí pulpits as men and women of God. And don't preach. Any conscience. Your conscience is not pricking you that you are lying to the public. Your conscience is not pricking you that you are presenting yourself as who you are not. Àwọn ọmọ yín wà ńbẹ̀. Your children are still there, even witnessing all of that. You did not even stand to protect your children. I won't be surprised if abuse was involved in that marriage. I will not be surprised if that man was abusing this woman. And for 33 good years. So if this man did not go and marry another wife, you will have continued. You will have continued and stand on the altar and say, let somebody shout hallelujah. I want to tell you that there's nothing like holiness. Your life just have to be holy for you to make it to heaven. If you are not holy, you shun immorality. You shun every sexual kinika. You shun every adultery. You shun everything that is not of God. Drinking is not of God. Fornication is not of God. Adultery is not of God. You have to just shun everything to be in the right standing of God. And I want to tell you that this our marriage is the blessed marriage from heaven. God has ordained this marriage to be, and that is why Kiriyo ẹ parọ́ kú ẹ deceive kú. Kai. This is it, not a man. Terry, you are the people that is putting yourself where you cannot function. Nobody is holy. But if you live reality, this man's reality is a reality of, I love to smoke igbo. No be me talk say they smoke igbo, now somebody talk say they smoke igbo that time. I said it. I said, when I saw that his video, I said this man cannot come out and talk like this without put something inside his body. If you want to clap, clap. If you don't want to clap, that's your problem. That is not ordinary. Ojú gbọ́rọ̀ ṣe gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ èkùrọ́. Wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè. Though before people will question him, the man, if you ogboju, he carry ogboju. He say, if you want to clap, clap. If you don't want to clap. If you're happy, that's your problem. If you're not happy, I don't care. I say, shey this man no smoke something? If you watch the video from the beginning. Remember, I was about to stop that show on that day before people started calling me. Everything we are here that day shocked me. It shocked me, no be small. I say, this man, now they talk, say they do this one, they do this one. He smoke, he go, they go club, they do this. That is his reality. Nobody can stop it. Reality, it has become a habit, part and parcel of him. Habits are very, very hard to leave, especially smoking, drinking, clubbing, those things, gambling. They are very difficult to leave. It's not by prayers. It's self-determination. And probably sometimes therapy. Medication. Now it go make some people stop their habits. So all the while, Sister Bolu was standing on the pulpit, preaching holiness. Ẹjọba ò lè ṣe. Pàjà nínú ilé lásán, mi ò ní gorí pulpit. Kì í ṣe ẹnu àwọn tó mọ̀ mí. Mi ò ní, èmi kọ́ ni máa gorí pulpit even while we are fighting. I need láti make up. Because I always am not going to deceive anybody. À ń jà wá lọ sí church. Kí là ń lọ ṣe in church? Because I believe then, my belief was that place supposed to be a place where every animosity shouldn't be in your mind. Once you get to that place, you stand. Everything in your mind, you clean it off. Quarrel lásán, a máa yanjú ẹ̀ ká tó lọ. Of àfi kí má mi ní minister nìyẹn. Mo máa avoid àti minister ǹjọ́ yẹn. Kaima was so situation of this magnitude. Having baby mama here and there. Now, ọkùnrin tí ní baby mama up and down, and you are comfortable, my darling sister. You are comfortable. He's been having baby mama. Yanjú ara yín. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin, ẹ yé sunkún bọ́ta bí victim. Though woman yóò sunkún bọ́ta o. It is us, we women, we are sympathizing and empathizing. But come on, man. Come on. Ọkùnrin ti gbé àwọn ọwọ́ kan. He don't dey carry some leg. You sef no fit carry some leg. He carry one where you don't say this one where he carry o. If nobody needs to tell you where he's going to land you. When a man is carrying some leg, you should know as they carry that leg, it's coming back to you. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi kún. It's coming back to you. Children are involved. It's not as if ó ṣeré once with somebody, ó padà wálé. Wọ́n bímọ. You now think you are a superhero woman in that house. No, you are not. You are not in any way. The game is playing is coming back to you. The game, you are watching him play. And you cannot be a game player too. On this channel, I preach reality. I talk reality because it's all about reality. That is okay. They are based in Nigeria. Who could she have cried to? Cried to Bibawo. They say she has family. She has a supportive family. So while the man was doing all of that, she was still managing the school free of charge. Oh, wow, Gonda. I don't want to believe she left FTA out there, Hey, Joe. I don't want to believe. The only thing is that how she enabled him for 30-something years. The other women that have children for him, if you look at it indirectly, she enabled the man to mess up those ones too. Even though they are adults, they gave themselves to the man too. But she was seeing everything the man was doing. And she was comfortable until the table now turned. The table now turned. Why are we crying? The table now turned. Once a man is a player, it's only a matter of time he will play you too. Please note that. If a man is a player, and is playing people, he will play you too. There's no how he will not play you. A play ẹ, ibi tó dẹ̀ máa já ẹ sí, shock á gbé ẹ, tí stroke ò bá gbé ẹ. Somebody sent the woman's YouTube channel to me. And I'm like, was it on YouTube you now? That was after I checked. Another person sent it to me. What was she looking? All this while. The moment a man starts having children outside, lo yẹ kó ti máa tún ẹrù ẹ dì. Kò ń ṣọmọ ẹyọ kan. Not one that you will say is a mistake. Sherry, one man fi church, one fi dì yín mọ́lẹ̀. They use preaching in church to deceive you and mess you up. Who loses at the end? Women. Who carries on like nothing happened? Men. Because if you look at the victims of religion, now women and children and vulnerables. Very rare for men to be a victim. Very rare. Religion does not favor women in any way. Because I'm very sure church preaching might be one of the reasons also why she stayed. Church preaching must be one of the reasons why she was indulging the man. While the man was going on, she will be saying, I am praying for him. I am praying for him that I will change. Or whoever she cries to, maybe some older pastors, they will say, I am praying for him. I am praying for him. And sometimes we women make some mistakes. We have dealt with a man, we go nowhere. At the end of the day, we lose everything. You are building with a man that is gallivanting up and down. You are not tightening things up for yourself too. At the end of the day, you are going to be the one to lose out. While the man is tightening up papers, you will be saying, Okololori aya, husband is the head of the house. Whatever he does is okay. When somebody sin against you 7 times 70, continue to forgive. And you keep saying, I will continue to pray for him until he will change one day. A man that has habits. This is habit, oh, nobody say he's sick. Habits. Habit from youth. He carry him into marriage. He continue. Go and ask people that their husband smokes. Very difficult. When a man is going to leave smoking, now that man go decide, not you, not your prayers. When a man is ready to leave drinking, now that man go decide, say, I won't drink, I won't stop drinking. Now, we are blaming this man. When I posted that video on Facebook, I saw some comments. If you look at the man's picture now, if you look at him very well, you will see that the man looks like he's not okay. I'm not sure. I don't know if you noticed that. It be like say the man who really did okay. It be like say something they medically. It looks pale to me. Now, when I now saw one comment, that comment said that there was a time the woman was not around, that she traveled and she was abroad for some time. And probably that gave room for the man to marry another woman. When the man was talking, he said, I don't suffer. Because you will see the way the man come out. The man came out like the person where we say, you no care anything where anybody want talk. Anything you like, you talk. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ àti ìyàwó is deeper than you and I. The deeper things that happen between them to get to this stage is deeper than you and I. Me, I'm not talking about church anymore. They don't use church deceive themselves. They played each other. But what truly transpired between them? What really went on between them? I am not supporting any party from the way I'm talking. I'm no support husband. I no support wife. But the thing wey vex me be say, so these people, this man, they do all these things. And this woman, they cover. Yeah, she might not say anything, but there is a way she for just by now. How many years ago, the man they give women belle everywhere? How many years ago? For those that are asking, who does she want to go and meet out there? Now that she's out, who she go meet? This is where we deceive ourselves. Oh, I don't have. You will see people having problem in marriage. They are not happy. They are crying every day. And you'll be like, I don't have anywhere to go. My next question will say, when the man marry you, now for street he marry you. You don't have anywhere to go. Now on the street, the man can't take marry you when he meets you. Now question, you don't have somewhere to go as a full-grown adult? As a full-grown adult. Ileke ma jasile ma jasode. At the end of the day, is she not outside now? As a 60-year-old woman, 61. Now last year she celebrated her 60. Now last year she celebrated 60. At the end of, she know they out now. It ended outside. So if you know they out, wait, for those of you that are saying, where do you want? So she should have remained in that deception. And you call that marriage. How do you cope with people knowing that you guys are deceiving yourself and you stay with each other? Call me, oh. Because me, I don't know how to do it, oh. I will be with somebody. And I know I'm not happy with that person. I know what that person is doing is not okay. It's not acceptable. And I will stay. Stay and be doing what, please? Stay and be looking at that person as what? I will see that person, I will be unhappy inside my heart. How do you guys do it? Except you are a deceptive person too. That is when it will be comfortable for you to stay. And you will stay very long with that kind of person. Mi ò lè ṣe o. I can't. I remember I used to tell my late husband, if you are going to marry another woman, please let me know. Now deception, I no go fit stand. Don't live a deceptive life with me. After all, we are not going to stay together. Let me know. And if I know in my mind, I know if I cannot continue, I will leave. Because not everybody can stand in a polygamous zone. Either this woman, either we say it or not, this man, Mr. Tayo, is a polygamous marriage. He has. For you to have multiple women, we give you pikin. That's polygamy. Emma Toranyi, don't deceive yourselves. And stop behaving like saints. Because he's saints as long as you are a human being. That is the difference between us and Onyibo. Onyibo will confirm. They will confess. They will not hide. Once nobody can one yes, I won't share. But our own, even the person they lie to, we know say they lie to her, himself go lie to himself. She go lie to herself. They will be lying to you and you'll be lying to yourself. Then you are the one doing yourself. How can somebody be lying to me and I'll be lying to myself just to please the world? And I know I'm not happy. I know what that person is doing. It's causing me pains. I'm crying every day. I can't. Because I cherish peace of mind. That I love peaceful environments. If I'm fighting with you, if you offend me, you will know. I don't know how to hide. I will show it. I had a very good friend that we used to be very good together. Then they told me something about her that she said about me. I didn't want to believe. And that person told me, Go and look at this picture. If you see the picture, the person sitting beside me was the person that said that thing. The person doesn't know who she is, doesn't know her name, but she knows somebody close to me. The picture we took so day, the person sitting beside me, I don't know the name, is that person I'm talking about. And lo and behold, I saw it was somebody I love so much. I couldn't believe my ears. I look at the picture. I sent it back. He said, yes, that's the person. Muni mogbe. Instantly, mo switch off. And when that person called me, you have changed. I said, yes. He said, well, I said, they say you say so thing. And they show me evidence. I will have said, I've been busy. No vex. I was just, I don't know how to pretend. And I hate people who pretend. They are killers. People who pretend will buy somebody. That's my own opinion of them. Oyinbo will tell you when they do something. They will say, yes, they did it. They will confess it. They will confess it and say, yes, they did it. But our own, Akparoku, I did not deceive away you. I'm a tyro fun won. What is not working for us, we'll be telling the people is working. When Pastor Bolu, Pastor, I should call her Pastor Bolu, when she goes preaching to young ones, what does she tell them? I'm just want to know what she has been mentoring the young ones with. I want to know what she has been preaching to the young women. To lóhun preach fún. Kí ló ń sọ fún wọn? Ó ń sọ fún wọn wípé ọkùnrin perfect. Ó ń sọ fún wọn wípé ọkùnrin o wọ́n ṣẹ̀yàn. Is she telling them pé ọkùnrin they don't have errors? Is she telling them when God chooses for you, you have a perfect marriage? Who is God choosing for her? Because I'm very sure when she was to get married to this man, she would have said, I fasted. God said, this is my husband. And that is what she will be preaching to those young ones. Many of these pastors who said, God said, this is my wife, this is my husband, today they are divorced. Many of them are on their second marriage. Many of these pastors, they are on their second marriage. Many of them are not even married anymore. Are they even coping? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Nobody is questioning. As long as they come and they stand as holy. After they don't drink kind overnight, they brush their teeth. They use strong perfume, so you will not smell what they are drinking and what they are taking. She will have told those young ones, continue to pray. Once you pray, she will have enabled young ones too and put them under abuse. Because you cannot give what you don't have. What you don't possess, you can't give it. What has she been preaching to young ones that she said she's mentoring? She will continue to tell them, cover your husband until that other husband that you are covering, everything spoil. It's just like your child. You see your child doing something. Are you going to keep quiet? I have seen parents. Tó bá rí pápá àwọn òka ọmọ, wọ́n gbé lọ síbi tán ti máa discipline. Rehab ní nǹkan kan, wọ́n ní parọ́ mọ́. They will stop deceiving themselves. But no, this one has called you as past normal. Why? Because they want that child to change. They want that child to change. But they will be covering. They will be covering. They will be covering. And when she goes out to preach to the young ones, to young ladies, that's what she will be telling them. You are the cover for your husband, no matter what your husband do. Really? And your husband will keep messing other people's lives up. Because you just feel whatever he does, it should be between you. Unfortunately, it's too late to make any amendment. It's too late for corrections. It's too late. Imagine people that younger ones are looking up to. See how people go and read comment section on Facebook, even on YouTube. People are like, wow, I can't believe this. These are my men. They used to be my mentor. One of the people who took them as mentor did a video. I will play the video now. This can't be true. They can't be the one doing this. I can't believe this about Pastor T. No, this can't be Pastor D that we know. And people are in shock. Women, stop being an enabler. Some of you will enable your husband. They will be sleeping with minors. And you will seal it. You will even be the one to be a mediator between your husband and the minor, the parents of the minor, to go and bribe them. If those children that they are molesting are your children, how are you going to feel? Some of you pastors' wives, and you go, let me cover. And what to stand between mediator. The only time you will cry out is Tombala wo shemo. That's when I'm at Koko. As long as they tell you they don't want to, they still want you in that house, you will not see anything. You will be comfortable in that sin. What you call sin, I couldn't call it sin. In that crime, I call it crime. There is nothing like sin. What we have is crime. In that crime, you will stand there. You will sit there. You will be comfortable there. Why? Because of money, comfort, that name. You don't know that a good name is better than gold and silver. Now, all the gold, all the money, all the fame, Ibolo Jasi, Itijunla, shame that would have been curbed years ago and save you as the woman. If the man wants to continue in his journey of kidney, let him continue. So that I can shop his shame alone. And there is nothing that is secret in this life. There is nothing that is secret. Itijunla leleyi. To me, Feni to ba loju ti. That while you are standing as a mother in Israel, preaching to people, while you are standing, preaching to the younger ones, the skeleton you are covering, even unbeliever cannot cover that kind of skeleton. People you call unbelievers, they live better lives than you people. They have conscience. When we were treating Okafor's case, I said, street guys, when I'm talking about street guys, I'm talking about guys where they play with money and women. They have conscience. Why? When they meet a woman, they will tell the woman, I no marry you. As if you meet correct street guys, they will tell you, I no marry. Ya just share me. They know they promise women, say they want to marry. They know they tell women, say I won't marry you to get a woman. No. They know their onions. They are solid men. The women no they come in there, no say na play, then come play. They know they promise women anything to get a woman. No, they don't have to. Mutual something. What will I call it? Matured relationship. Do me, we do you. Go, waka, go. 9 days they do. They know they promise any woman. Talk less of say woman go come stand out with them. 7 years time. 8 years. 5 years. Dating them. No. They know they do that kind of rubbish. They have conscience to some extent. Then go say they cannot break somebody's heart to make one woman no come fall in love with them. And so then they do. But you people hide under religion. You hide under religion to do wickedness to women. Promising them heaven and heart. When you know you are not going to marry them. Look at this game this man is playing. In that video, okay, let me play that video. And listen to what that man said. The man used to be one of the members of his church. And I will now play Sule's video. Sule's wife. The way she too covered her husband. Despite all evidence on social media. You women, you are not supposed to be pitied. And you are one pastor. Don't share your loshe. deserve pity. Because you were with them when they were doing conscience you know prick yin pé nǹkan tó ṣe yìí mi ò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ sí church mọ́. For 33 years, you cannot tell him, I can't continue to go to church with you. With this your attitude, I'm done. You can't tell him, go to church, leave me and the children. Or you carry the children, you go. I'm not going to be part of this. John lọ sí church. Both of you will go to church. Both of you will deceive people. Both of you will lie to people. Both of you will stand. Meanwhile, you are nothing. Inú ilé yín kò sí kò sádùn ńbẹ̀. Kò sóyin ńbẹ̀. And you will stand before the world, before your congregation. You will stand before them, and your conscience does not prick you. Ṣé téèyàn bá ti dé, is it that once you people become pastors, 30-day position yẹn, kí ni conscience mọ́ ni? I'm just asking. Or you think your members, anything you say, they can't process it. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì á wá jìra yín mú. Ẹ máa sọ, oh, that's my blueberry, my potato of my chicken, my kinikan of my tomatoes. I was seeing the post this man made for the wife, the ex-wife. Oh, this man, Olutayo, we say he never married before. Let me see if I have that post. Of recent, some months ago, 1 or 2 or 3 years ago, he still made a loving post for this woman, oh, for this Aunty Bolu. He made a very, very loving post for that woman. Meanwhile, Afghanistan inú ilé yín. Ẹ parọ́ kú ẹ̀yin pastors. Àtàwọn ìyàwó yín. Ẹ parọ́ kú ẹ mọ̀ yàn deceive báyìí. That was how one woman called me here. Aunty Aduni, I want to share something with you. I need an advice. I said, go ahead. He said, we are members of MFM Church. I said, okay. He said, anytime you see me and my husband, we wear uniform to church. I said, okay. He said, but the problem is, the man, we feel fight finish. Oh. He said, the man, they beat me silly. I said, for America? She said, yes. The man, they beat you silly for America. He said, yes. I will now wear uniform with him. He said, if I don't wear it, he will beat me. I said, what is the purpose of that uniform? He said, so that people will not know that they have problem. People will not know you have problem. So you have to wear uniform. He said, because my husband is the Sunday school teacher. I am the kiniko. She mentioned her post. I said, really? I said, must you go with him to the church? She said, and that's what I'm thinking, because, I will have finished crying. By the time we are getting to church, if I want to get down, he will be telling me, Shoti noju e dada. Shoti noju e. Oh yeah, smile. He said, by the time they get to church, if I see this man go begin me, one man go make me begin to do that kind of rubbish. You go beat me for house. Say, make I smile for who? Smile for the camera. When you beat me finish, may I smile so that people can say you. No, now me go first give you, I'll say you be wicked person. Me? If I'm not happy, you will know. Nobody, I can't cover it. If I'm happy, you will know. Me, I don't know how to do that. When I'm not happy, I will not pretend. Hey. Kilo mú mi tètè bọ́ta pé ẹ wo marriage ò ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ o. Because I don't know how to pretend. You will beat me inside. You will now say I should wear and co, so that the world will not know that we are fighting. I will not get to church. You will not be saying, hello, darling. I say, Ronnie. You say, yeah, that's what he's always doing. They're inside the church. The man will say, hey, sweet, darling. Oh, yeah, Kinika, darling. Go and meet my darling. He say, nobody can ever believe. Say that they get problem. He said, I don't know what to do. I said, madam, how old are you? She told me her age. I said, sorry, I'm not in the place to tell you what to do. Do whatever you think is good for you. What will give you peace? what will give you joy. If you are happy the way things are, that's beautiful. Who am I? Now me then they beat. Now question I ask. Shey na me then they beat. It's not me. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ lára àyà. Ara mi rè. Lè ra pa nbe. O. Èmi ò lára tọkùnrin kan máa fàpá sí. No. Mi ò ní. I say for inside America. Láì ṣe Naija. He said he started from Nigeria. She thought as they relocated it will stop. I said an abuser is forever an abuser. You know they stop. Or you carry him for therapy. He said the man said he doesn't want to go for therapy. That she's praying for him. I said, man, continue to pray. Continue to pray. Àdúrà àgbà. Abi, Rosie, she na me dem dey beat. No be me now. So wetin concern me? No be me dem dey beat. If they like, inside America, man, they beat you all the time. Like in even your pikin, you can't even beat them anyhow. Let's listen to what one of their church members, though I posted it on Facebook yesterday, we can still listen to it for people on Facebook, on YouTube. Let's listen to what he said. An abuser remains an abuser forever. But some of them, if they go for therapy, they stop. Some of them stop. If they are willing. Because it's all about willingness. You know, it's about willingness by themselves. Nobody can force an abuser to stop. No. They have to be the one to stop by themselves. So I will not be surprised. Even this, I am Pastor Olutayo. I will not be surprised if abuse was involved in what that Sister Bolu went through. You don't care jam. Whether I go even tell and say, if you reach out, don't let them know what is going on, or else. And she too continued. Does it mean in all of the journey, she not tell any of her family member? Does it, anyway, if she tell the family member, what the family member want to do? She's the full grown adult to know what to do. But my own is, why this man deceive people? I go wear the same aṣọ ẹbí, abaṣọ couple wears aṣọ, uniform, stand on the altar. Meanwhile, rẹ̀rẹ̀run, oko onku ojoko síbi kan. One or two more gogoro àti igbó. Now that one even chocolize me pass. Anyway, which one better? Smoking igbo, smoke cigarettes. Me, I'm not saying doing all those things. They are part of life. People will cultivate that habit. Me, I've never seen anybody whether in the past but since I started, I became a realist. I know say smoking, you know me say somebody be bad person. Drinking, you know me say the only problem of drinking is when you don't know when to put a stop when you drink. Now let's listen to the video. Orobadi.
To all my folks out there, today is the 5th of January 2026. I'm sure most of you are still following events unfolding about our so-called men of God. We are still on the issue of Prick Okafor. Another one came up.
Did you hear what this our brother said? He said, Prick Okafor. You will pay me for that too. Now me give her a name. Now me give her a naming ceremony. Prick Okafor. You have to pay me. He said we are still on this issue of Prick Okafor.
Heavy as Okafor's own too. And their friends, they are in the same group. They are in the same Iginla group. Iginla Okoti group. Iginla is their leader, their president of that Okoti group. It's a section of the so-called men of God in Nigeria. There are plenty. There are more than 100 in that group. So it's a cartel. So more than 70% of the so-called men of God are in that group, Okoti group. If you think deep, you will know. You will identify them. They are not hard to be identified. They are not. Let me give you my personal experience with Olutayo. I started fellowshipping with Living Faith Church in 2001 in Durumi, Abuja. You know, that was 24 years ago. 24 years ago. Or 25, sorry now. 25 years now. And I so much enjoy his preaching. But now I get to know, when you see all this sweet preaching, they are all con men. That is what they used to deceive people like me. Not the miracle, but the sweet tongue and whatever, quoting the Bible. That is what the light of this demon, Olutayo, use in capturing people like us. Because when they said he was transferred to Port Harcourt, I was part of the people that said, no, we no go agree, no. Then a month later, he opened a church. Good Tidings, that is the name. That was the name now because he has changed the name again. We were in Rajab Plaza in Area 1 in Abuja. It's not too far from Durumi too, you know. They purposely put that church there so that can take some of the members from Living Faith. And yes, some of us joined him in that church. But something happened that didn't strike me then. But now I'm coming to realize, that's why this thing happened. In less than a month, I'm sure those of you that know this story, when we went to that church, when we opened that church in Rajab Plaza in Area 1, in less than a month, Olutayo invited Apostle Suleiman that time. That Apostle Suleiman was still coming out doing miracles and all this stuff. But I'm not using all those miracles something. I don't like it. All this said, touch your head, you fall. I'm not game for that. As a matter of fact, all going to my church, it's all about going to church and carry my Bible off to my house. You can never see me standing, I want to see pastor. I want to see this pastor. I don't do it. My wife knows me. The moment I get, we are saying the last prayer. I don't wait to say, I want to see pastor. So I don't even know what is going on. I don't know they are gossiping in church. I don't know anything about it. Mine just to go, listen to your sermon and get some things, some experience there, get some teachings there, and off I go. But something struck me. In less than a month, this man invited Apostle Suleiman to the church. That was the first time I was seeing Apostle Suleiman. He was seeing vision, he was touching people's head, people were falling, vision. But that kind of ministration is alien to Living Faith. Because all my time in Living Faith, I've not seen where they touch somebody's head and fell. I've not seen where a pastor sees vision for you. No, that's what happened in Living Faith. Because to me, when all those things to me, they are fake. But I never, was carried away. It came. Which means Olutayo has been fraternizing with Apostle Suleiman when he was in Living Faith, but you could not bring him to Living Faith because that church would not allow him to bring the character of Apostle Suleiman to Living Faith to start doing to start creating miracles or whatever, to start performing miracles. No. But the moment he left Living Faith and opened his own, that was when he jumped out. Meanwhile, Revelations now is showing that this man has been promiscuous for a long time, even during the time we are in Durumi. Because even the time, if you see the age of those two children he has now, to another woman who was an usher in the church, that was the period of Good Tidings. So the woman that has two children for him, who I now realize he has now relocated to the UK, was a church member, an usher for that matter. Do you know what he did? He is married to that woman, though. Even when he's still married to Bolu, the wife, now, that he just left. Dayo Olutayo has 3 names. Samuel, Dayo, Olutayo. He now decided that those 2 boys, those 2 children that he had with that usher, those boys are now bearing the surname of Samuel, one of his name as their surname. They are not bearing Olutayo or Dayo. And I learned another woman again has a child for him. That one is bearing Dayo. You can see this kind of people. The same thing happening, just like what Okafor did. They are always smart. And that's why I said many Nigerians are in bondage of these occultic people. There are groups, a very bigger group, powerful groups. And their leader is Joshua Iginla. How do you explain all this? But one thing strikes me is that the wives, they are part of the problem. Bolu is part of the problem that we are facing with Dayo Olutayo. The wife of Okafor that later left and divorced was part of the problem of why Okafor operated to this level. Ask me why. Let's take Bolu for instance. Madam Bolu will not say she's not aware of the fornication of her husband. She cannot come out and say she's not aware of it. You can't be married to a man that is so randy like that, having children everywhere. And they said the children of this man, Dayo Olutayo, you don't need a DNA. In fact, these people, you don't even need, look at Chris Okafor too. So, Madam Bolu cannot come out and say she's not aware of it. A man, your husband having affair to the extent of having 2 children, 19 and 17, under your nose. A man that the revelation has come out that he has slept with almost all the choir members in the church. A man that the revelation has come out that he has slept with most women in his church in Good Tidings. And you are there. Madam Bolu, you are enjoying that name, Momijio, and some other things. That is the reason why you kept quiet. That was the reason why you did not expose this demon. And you people were riding on the tiger's back then. Today you have ended up in the belly of the tiger. That is it. See yourself. 33 years down the drain. You played Kalu with your 33 years of staying with that demon. You played Kalu of 33 years of covering that demon. If you hear revelation, my brother, my sister, oh my God, you will weep for the body of Christ. They are all cartel. They are all covering each other. Dayo Olutayo, best friend is Iginla. Okafor, best friend is Iginla. Suleiman, best friend is Iginla. Jeremiah, best friend is Iginla. They are all cohabiting together, and a lot of them that is not still, that we don't even know now, that are still apprenticed, learning from all of them, learning the tricks, participating in all the occultic. You see? So see what we have put ourselves into in the name of Christianity, especially me. See my story with this man. I followed him for the first groundbreaking of Good Tidings Church in Wuye, I was part of the people that were there. I contributed money. Then, but see what happened today. So the wives of these men of God contributed. They are all accomplished. It was like they were enjoying that name, Mama Gio. And a lot of you are still out there, still covering these demons. So you will end up in their belly. You are riding on their tiger's back now. I can assure you, if you don't expose them, you will end up in their belly. Assuming Madam Bolu have exposed this demon, that Olutayo, you won't have gone to this level. Assuming the wife of Okafor have come out and shout and expose all what had happened, that Okafor impregnated a deacon wife in the church. Okafor slept with married women, because the woman knew about it. But she didn't come out. She didn't make it open. They were covering these people. A lot of Mommy Gio are out there covering their husband because they are enjoying the paraphernalia of Mommy Gio. They have a PA, they have a driver, they have access to money, they have whatever, and that blindfolded them. They now kept quiet, covering demon. It is like an armed robber, and the wife knew the husband is an armed robber, and she is covering her husband who is an armed robber. The husband will go out at night and go and rob and come back, and she will enjoy the loot. If the armed robber is arrested, the woman too will be arrested as an accomplice. So these women too, they are part of the problem we are facing in this Christendom. Body of Christ, they are part of them. So if you are still there covering those demons, covering those occultic members, madam, I can assure you, you will end up in their belly. They don't have pity. They are demons. All of them, they are demons. All of them in that category. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all pastors.
So, all right, guys. Let's listen to what Iginla said. Me, I wasn't following that Iginla until they started mentioning. So it be like saying I ain't be their boss. And I came across one of his videos. Come and listen to what he has to say on what is going on. Video yenda Iginla bí mo ti delete ni. Okay. In this video, is this video that made me to start following Iginla now. I can't say na serious ogbologbo. Iginla, come and hear wetin he talk concerning what is going on.
Pastors of Grace Nation, you cannot carry the anointing of your father if you don't grow maturely. Yes, sir. The men that carry the anointing were elders, not boys. Elders, yes, not boys. Not boys. Who are boys? Boys are the one that listen to social media critics to judge their father. They follow their father by what they hear on social media. All of you are saying, is my father perfect? Is my father? You yourself, are you perfect? Yeah. Now, as you let home coming to the church, how many Gouda and Star Lager beer is in your fridge? You want to correct a man of you just took some Gouda before you came now. And you see that say, you man of God, you are not real. You people of God, are you real? You cannot qualify my faith by what you think about me. Your opinion, you are entitled to your opinion. Sir. Because when I got born again, you were not there. So you don't know my dealings with God. anointing does not fall on boys. A man of capacity, men that are willing to carry the grace of their father. Preach it, sir. You cannot be following your father and be following other fathers. Who are you? Are you a bastard? You are here today, prophet this, another one apostle this, another one evangelist Dondo. Everywhere you are here, what kind of picking you be? To be a leader is not easy. If you are always afraid to be attacked, you will not advance.
So that is Iginla talking on what is going on. He said he was talking to their members anyway. Where interested me in that video was when he said the people that are talking should be good and start there inside their fridge. They know each other. All of them understand each other. Somebody said, why is he screaming? Why is he screaming? If he doesn't scream, if he no scream, the members no go understand. He has to scream to put them under fear. If you notice, when they want to make an impression, they want to enforce, that is when you see them screaming. When they want to make their members not to process what they are saying, that's when they scream. So he knows what he's doing. He has to scream. So they will not process what he's really saying. And you saw the way he was rushing it. In other words, what is it that they have done that has never happened before? And even if they do bad, as their member, you don't stand with the world to condemn them. Embrace them with their weakness. My own question is, why are they telling us they are perfect in the first place? Why are they lying to people that they are perfect being? They are different from others. This is where I stand. Say all these people, all these men, as your husband get girlfriend, maybe some of you will tell you, because of them, you left your husband. Because of them, they will see they want to see vision for you. In fact, there is a story breaking out soon. Make I no talk and too much. Behind just give them. They say one pastor, he collects somebody's wife. The story is breaking. When it's ready, when they don't cook and finish, with a lot of evidence, we go bring them out. Now them go tell you how your husband be for house. The daddy where you no call your husband, you go call pastor. And that same pastor, your husband hold pass am. Your husband hold pass the pastor, but you can go on your 2 knees for your pastor and call him daddy. Because you put pastor in the position of God, our daddy. This same your daddy, when he reach house with his wife, then they look themselves in the face. Now for you, if they do like King Kong. Now when he come out, you women especially, you worship them. And they will continue to use many of you. When they use you finish, they dump you. When they destroy your life finish, they dump you. Now then go tell you as your husband be. Now then go tell you how perfect they are. Now then go come on the altar and be boasting how they treat mama. The same mama where they cry inside house. Now then go tell you how mama worship them. How mama is a perfect woman. How mama is a this. How mama is a that. The pastor where they tell you that one, where you they kneel down for, your husband can buy him 10 times. I don't blame pastors. Now you carry them, put them for where they are. You turn them to mini God. You turn them to gold. You can't carry your own husband. Your own husband can't be plastic. That is why they will continue to mess you people up. See Iginla, see Okafor, see all these pastors where we say, now true people money, then they become rich. Ask this pastor, what is their job? It's now some of them are boasting. I write a book. I do CD. How many people they buy their CD? How many people they buy their books? Now some of them will say, I don't spend church money. Really? So who is spending the money? Where are you taking the money to? You don't carry the money, go meet God. God don't collect the money. I'll be waiting. You see how we have empowered ordinary human beings like you and I. When you think they are perfect, your life, me, I stand boldly, say my life clean past their life. I get conscience past them. They don't have conscience. Even when it comes to morals, majority of them no get them. If they get them, all these things we are hearing, we no go they hear. And like I said, now the one where they bring their own come out too. And for all their wives, I love that statement where that man make, that the wives are riding on tiger's back. They will eventually end up inside tiger's tummy. All of you women will be their wife. You know everything all these pastors are doing. All these people you call your husband, and you are so comfortable with them. Person when they go church safe. If you see him husband do some Olaleye's wife, no be pastor wife now. She still waiting on Olaleye they do. She gathered enough evidence. She came out and she cried out. Say make na see o. The wife, the mother say na lie. The mother of Femi Olaleye, he said the woman lie. Before other people come out. Then fight am for Lagos. He did appeal, then release them. Because character na character. Your character is you. It's not in carrying Bible. It's not in how much Bible you know how to quote. It's not in how much you have to speak in tongues. Oh, na lie. Your character remains your character. You can only cover it up in the presence of people. Inside your house, you know who you are. Your wife knows who you are. Your husband knows who you are. Inside our home. You can only pretend to the congregation and stand before them as a perfect being. You know you are not perfect. After Femi escaped Nigeria, now UK then go carry him now. They say now 4 women don't come out to testify against him for UK. Where he molest. Screenshot, he record their noodles. The case is on, he still dey jail as we dey talk. They no release and make you no go run away. Sister Bolu, they said, this man mentioned that Sister Bolu's husband has a 17-year-old pikin. He get 15-year-old pikin. That means say this matter no be now. It no be today. Did she tell the congregation accountability, transparency, truthfulness is what the church is supposed to be? Where you will let people know that, yes, you are a human being. Yes. And that is the only thing that can make you, if you are holding that office, to be strong. When your members know that you have done something wrong, you confess it. Shebi now they say when you confess your sin, the Lord shall forgive you. And when you call people for altar call, you will tell them every sin where they have committed, they should start confessing it before the altar. No be na so una dey talk. 17 and 19. Thank you, Jerry. When something happens to people, there is problem in their life, you go use them preach, say they get secret sin. Say secret sin, they destroy life. Now the same secret sin, now in destroying our lives now. Now in scatter marriage of 33 years. Imagine a 60-year-old make person get broken marriage as a woman. If you had it much younger, you can build your life and readjust. At 60 years. The marriage not just break. The marriage can't dirty when it won't break. It is not because of irreconcilable differences, like they used to say. This one are with Doti and Yama. It come together to go separately. Nyama nyama we go even affect children. No be today couple they go separately. No be today couple go say we are. That is why I love Oyinbo life. Honestly. Oyinbo will come and tell you, Oyinbo pastor, they will stand due to irreconcilable differences. I and Paula, we are falling apart. We are no more. We think we can't go on anymore. The children still matter. We are going to co-parent successfully. We have arranged. We have agreed. We have spoken to the children. And we want to go separately because we can't go on. I found a new love. I fall out of love. And now I'm in love with so person. Reality ni. It's the reality of life. Any Christians in Nigeria lè ń deceive ara yín. Enta bella. And they will say it and everybody, transparency, truthfulness, honesty is not working again. I'm falling out of love. Or you as Mama Yard, I'm sorry, I can't go on with this marriage anymore. The pressure is too much on me. Maybe if you have talked out then, you may not be able to say, I know it's tough as a woman to say my husband is sleeping with this, he's sleeping with that. But people said, even in the church, it's a public secret. Where people know, say, Pastor, they carry anyhow. So what are you covering? What is not coverable that you are covering? If you don't know now, it's a different scenario entirely. But you know. And the same, you will stand before people and your conscience, you know you are lying in your mind of mind. You know what you are saying. You are not even practicing it. You know what you are saying is not even working in your life. You know what you are saying is the opposite of what you are experiencing. And you are selling it to the younger ones. How does that feel? How does that sound? And you are comfortable as a grandmother, as a mother to many. Taba excuse in fele, other women will do it. Taba excuse in fele, another woman tomorrow will come out as if she never was part of the game. You play this game with this man. You played it. Like that man said, he said you rode on the back of a tiger. You have ended up in the belly of that tiger. 33 years of marriage. Who can she feel just like that? The more you cover wickedness, the more that wickedness is coming back to you one day. I won't stop saying it. When you see what is not right, you refuse to talk. It's coming back to you one way or the other. In the process of covering up, look at how the guy messed you up on the altar. The same altar you are protecting. The same altar that you think, in your mind, does that altar even seems like a holy place? When you know these are the things you guys are doing. The man standing there. And like I said, it's Christianity and religion that makes people see. You see, people who smoke and they are not religious, they are better. They are not hiding, they are truthful. But you are smoking, you are hiding, you are the evil one here. People who smoke, who drink, they don't hide it, they show they drink. Barman, give me one bottle. They don't hide it. But you, in the middle of the night, when you know people will not recognize you, you go, barman, serve us. You will finish one carton. And the wife said, no, say, where your husband dey? So, members will call Mama Yard. Hello, mommy. Please, I want to speak with daddy. Daddy is in a meeting. Daddy has gone to a meeting. Or daddy is praying. He will call you when he finish praying. Meanwhile, daddy mo gogoro lọ́wọ́. Àti gbó. That's the full video I played. That's the full video ni mo play yẹn. Daddy mo gogoro lọ́wọ́ àti gbó. I want to speak with daddy. And you know daddy is smoking igbo and ogogoro. Sister mi, ẹ má bínú o. Ṣé kíní wọn ló dùn ni? Because àwọn tó mú gbó yẹn wọ́n ní kíní wọn máa ń dùn yàtọ̀. A gbọ́ nínú that leak chat where they say one is it Eukarya that was telling Samuel Okpe that he should smoke igbo. In talk say making smoke igbo to do wetin, smoke igbo to do me. Igbo na energizer. Ó máa jẹ́ kí egungun wọn máa le sí. Ẹni mu sìgá gan mi ò like wọn, am based as igbo. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's listen to Sule last. Sule wife as she cover her own husband too. During the saga of Sule, don't let's forget, with all the scandal that came out, this is what Sule's wife had to say. Then I will round up. Ma wa ṣàyín warning, ma jàyín warning. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin, the awareness is on. Thank you very much. Oladipupo. Women are gullible species. They enable these pastors to do. Yes, that's what we are saying. Now, let us listen to Sule. Any woman come out after this one, we are telling you guys, stay away from pastors. When they are married, stay away from them. This is not because you are spoiling the anointing. But when the wahala come, don't cry on social media as if you are innocent. Don't come on social media and be crying as if you are innocent of what they are doing. As long as you are in that journey together. And she you warning. Let's listen to Sule.
Points for the purpose of clarity. I will have to speak. Now I have known my husband for the past 19 years. And if you are living with a man who is promiscuous or an adulterous person, you will know, especially if you are an intelligent and a smart woman. I have to speak because I wanted to now appear like it's a woman-to-woman talk. I have heard all kinds of rubbish and nonsense this lady has been talking about that has gone viral on the internet. That is not my husband. And let me quickly say this. For 19 years, I have been with my husband, even all through the years of courtship and in marriage. I have never for once have any problem whatsoever over a woman. We have never had issues over a woman. And then you can just imagine. And listen, for all the pictures that have been released, you can as well decide to send more pictures. Mind you, it will never and can never stop the real picture of my husband in my heart. Of course, you can see that the pictures released are photoshopped. By the grace of God, I'm a trained journalist, a mass communicator. And anybody who is good at graphics and is into photography should understand what I'm talking about. These pictures are fake. They are fake pictures. And so now, I want the issue, the problem with most Nigerians is that they are so gullible. They believe everything. They want to listen to everything. I'm coming out to say this just because of those that feel or think, oh, we are confused, we don't know what. That is not my husband. Please, if you are very good at photography, like I said, take a closer look at the photos. They were all planned out and they are all fake. Now, I also discovered, as a matter of fact, I've been the one checking out and following up everything that's been happening. As I speak to you right now, my husband is having a ministers' conference. This is a man who fears God, a man who loves God, a man who is going after his father's business, the business of the things of the kingdom. He's always in the mission field. And then a lady will just come out and start saying all kinds of nonsense. And people who are so gullible who want to believe this for 19 years, like I said, not for one day. If you are an intelligent woman, if you are a smart woman, there is no way a man will be living that kind of life, or probably maybe that is his lifestyle. There is no way a woman will not be able to detect that. There is no way a woman will not be able to find out that this is the kind of life the husband is living. That's not my husband. Now listen, you people can send the kind of pictures. You can release even more pictures if you want to. But that will never change anything. It will never change my stand. It will never change the love that I have for my husband. He's a good man. The problem is that people just want to take advantage of his good attitude. He loves to give, and he will never stop giving. He wants to make people happy. And my husband is somebody that will not see anybody cry out for any reason. He wants to help. And especially if the person is even a total stranger. And I also encourage him to give. He will never, listen, your good will never kill you. He will not stop giving. He will continue to give. So the fact that he has assisted one person and then the person will come out to say, this is just cheap blackmail. And let me quickly say something here. This video or whatever pictures that is going viral on the internet, I will advise you, for everyone that is quick at listening to lies on the internet, I want to advise you, it is not the best. You will first of all reason, think of the kind of person or the personality we are talking about here. This is a man who loves to help people. We have seen it on several occasions, how he has helped widows, how he has helped the orphans. We have people on our scholarship scheme. He cannot stop giving, and he will not stop giving. So the fact that he has helped somebody, let's not make that, use that as an advantage. We know what is really going on. We are not surprised. We know what is going on. And you can see that from the day my husband said that they should stop the killing of Christians. Everybody those who are not happy with that statement, they are doing everything possible. You cannot pull down the lost anointed. You can't do that. I like what the Bible says in Psalm 105 from verse 13. He said they go from one place to another, from one nation to another. He suffered no man to do them wrong. He said, reprove kings for their sake, saying, touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm. It doesn't matter how many they are. I want to assure you that there is no way. Listen, this thing is not even a target. The church is not even a target. Because, of course, you know that the church of God must march forward. That my marriage is the target. But it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that all this plan and all this, this is me. This is me talking to you right now. We are fine. As I speak to you, my husband is on having a ministers' conference. He's going to be ministering today. The program is actually starting today as I speak to you. Talk to pastors. That is what he's been busy doing, the work of the kingdom. This is a man that fears God. This is a man that loves God. He's a practitioner of the word. So please, I want to beg you, all those who are very quick at, reasoning and interpreting things the wrong way, stop it. It is not the best. And you lady, let me speak to you. I want to quickly make you understand that the people you are dealing with, they are God's own people. And I will never fail to quickly say this. A woman who is a praying woman, like a songwriter will say, those who fight on their knees, they've got victory in the spirit. I am a praying woman, and I will not stop praying until the judgment of God visits you. I want to say once again, to all those that believe in Apostle Suleiman, all those who love Apostle Suleiman, just keep loving him. Pray for him. That is the only thing you can give to him. Pray for him. No matter anything that is happening, that will never change my stand. It will never change the love that I have for him. This man has a heart of gold. And this is what people are capitalizing on. The only weakness I know my husband has is that he loves to give. And can you imagine? There is no way you can use that to fight a man because God will fight you. So please, it's just a word of encouragement to those who believe, oh, we have seen pictures released, we have seen, oh, this one is real. It's not, this thing is not real. That is not Apostle Johnson Suleiman. That is not my husband that I know for about 19 years now. I want to pray for you. God bless you. God bless.
Yeah. Now, this video is in two parts. For those who are asking, who is this woman? That is Apostle Sulaimon Johnson. That's the wife. This video was during Stephen Otobo and Halima saga. Many of you remember the story where Otobo came out and said she had something with Sule and she got pregnant. He was asked to remove the pregnancy, blah, blah. Long story. Halima himself, they deal with her own now. Now, why I say this story, this video, woman story, talk is in two parts. Number one, she is lucky. Her husband is involved with women that came out, not as if they get belle or whatever. Number one, you know, when during the saga of Sule, I didn't really put mouth until when it became very messy, and you know, I was just like, these are adult game, because that was when I was creating awareness that most of these people, they are human being like you and I. Okay, now you say this guy went out. It was more like I was even on Sule's side at that time. I say, now why are you blaming Sule? These people they started dating Sule because Sule was giving them money. That was what I said that time. If you just, I don't know if you remember. I said Sule was, if they dated Sule for real, they must have dated him because of money. Maybe they know the guy was married. I mean, they didn't know. So now because they fall apart, they are now coming out. He used them. He do this. How they take waka reach them? How they take waka? They don't know say na pastor. Waiting them find reach inside. I said, look at all these women that they are mentioning. They self now runs people. If you can't use them, how can we verify juju in the courts? It's very unverifiable, because waiting then they allege we say he used them, he used juju, he do this. How can we verify? My own be say they were full-grown adults. They went into it. Then I now said something. Another argument I now had concerning the case. I said, are we sure say na Sule? These are ladies where we say anybody can sleep with them when it comes to money. Anybody. Doris just released a video. Doris was saying he go mention all the actress who sleeping with husband. It's just like MC Oluomo. MC Oluomo, they bench all these actresses like nothing. So that was where I stand, because me, I will not be sentimental or biased. How they take Wakari Sule side? How they take arrange where we say many actresses are linked to this case? That was my own stand then. Even though I still put mouth later, take Sule play small. Say, Sule only you. I remember then. Now, this lady, her own husband never give somebody belle. It dey easy for her to support the husband. And I remember I said that time, I said, the way things are going, Sule go change. He no go want this kind of scandal again. If he wants to play now, he go play far, and he go play neat, where nobody could catch him. He go play neat, where nobody go catch him. I said the woman go don't beg the woman, the wife. That was when she came out. I said when Sule go beg him wife, he go prostrate. He go tell her and say, I will buy this for you. I am sorry. I will do this. I will do that. I say fights go stop. I say let's talk to all these ladies too. We don't know how to sit down for one place where they waka up and down. The bottom line is that there is no saints. There is no clean man. Men will be men. Some discipline themselves, and some, many, and them know they discipline. Now, many know they discipline. There are some where they discipline. They don't want wahala. And some, they are doing, you will never know, because they play clean game. But all these actresses too, how they take waka where they change themselves, they send themselves, they are going to collect money. My own be say now offering and tithes, now in the work that time. Now the second part where this woman talk, he said make all these women, all these ladies, make them be careful. And that's this warning I will sound. When you are dating a married man, you are dating a married man, whatever you see is at your own risk. Dating a married man is taking risk. Either pastor or no pastor. A married man that comes out, look at the likes of the people where they mention about Tayo. Is he married to them? No. Right there and then, he introduced another woman to the public. The one way before UK, we born, he did there. The choir member, then they there. And maybe some other women, then they there. But when he was ready, he picked another neutral woman. Who has lost? Those women. Who lose? Those women. Imagine having a child for a man that will not be proud to relate with you publicly. You see and we want to put the blame on the man. You as a woman, you agree to that kind of arrangement with a man. Make he hide you. Hide your children. Because the world must not know. The world must not know, but you know keeping something inside in trouser. And you agree to that kind of arrangement. Because I'm very happy, I'm very sure some women will be happy as we dey bash Tayo. As we dey bash Tayo. No. You women who agree to the kind of arrangements, that man said some of them they bear Ade, some of them they bear Dayo, another picking they bear Samuel. Even your children and their step may not even know each other because their name no tally. Then feed they go the same school, they no go no say them they related. Then feed they work in the same place, they no go say that same prick born them. Abe raye buruku. Abe raye buruku. Two siblings from same man because they are using same different name to cover a man. To cover a man when no feel old in teen. And now you want us to blame the man. Hey, John Tori Olong, to put all the 100% blame on that man. No, Koribe. Àwọn obìnrin tó agree for the arrangement. The women that agree for that kind of arrangement, inko. Make I born. I go born for man when no feel relate with my children publicly. Hide. It will come out. It will come. My children will say, Daddy, come and take us out. He will be looking for where the people will not see them or know them. And in your mind, as a woman, you are happy with that kind of arrangements. For the women who get picking for this man, blame those women. Because they know he was married to Bolu. They know he was married to Bolu. And I'm so glad when he can't want marry another person, he won't show another person publicly. He no marry any one of those women. We born for her. If for carry one of those women, we born for him now. Why no carry any one of them? Why he carry another neutral woman? Say, this is my wife. I have never been married before. We women are the enablers of this men. Who then they do the thing with? No be women. Who then they cheat with? No be women. Please answer me. Now man then they cheat with. If things now go south, That is when we want to cry out because it no pay us anymore. But the one when no say the man they carry up and down, when no talk. At the end of the day, everybody will now be looking for pity party. For what you enter with your koro eyes, always they stay it. Whatever consequence, decision we make, it is the consequences is on us. It's not on anybody. As I dey now, if I dey waka, I no look where I dey waka go. I hit my leg on stone. I fall down. Who go bear the pain? Na me. Because why? I refuse to look where I dey go. A man that you know is married. No be saying a person where you know. You know say he get married. He a married man. You know say na pastor. That one no dey even fear now. You dey open your leg. And you quietly. I beg, if you get wife for choir, if your wife na choir member in all this prophetic ministry, all this prophetic ministry, and if your wife is a choir member, you better open your and shine your eyes, because it be like saying a choir member be chewing gum for them. Now them be their chewing stick. Choir member and usher. It be like saying that them be chewing stick for pastors. So you better look where. Make you know be saying a pastor, they help you do your work. We are going for night vigil. Their case be like pipe. Me I no talk. Me I no spoil people job. We are going for night vigil. We have prayer meeting. We have choir program. You sit down for house. If he be pastor, if he be brother Mike, if he be brother something, we could help you service your wife. You want to call in? Oh yeah, call in. Oh yeah, but I won't stay long, go, because I still want to come out. Francis, oh yeah, call in. Now so you go talk, say you won't call in, no go call, oh. Am I damn duro? Want to send that video, come see me.
Good morning.
Okay. I will one later. Okay. I'm calling you back. You want to send a message. Where is our speaker? Let's put on the speaker. If you are watching all these things as a young lady, you are not learning. Too bad for you.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Hello? Yeah.
Connected.
You are on.
Ekushema.
Yes, it's English, Ejo, please. English.
Oh, well done, ma. I'm actually calling from UK.
Go ahead.
I've been listening to your program, and I'm happy that I'm able to talk today. About the pastor's wife, we cannot 100% blame them. Some of them don't even have a job. They are always staying at home. So how can they just look, at their husband's faces and be telling them, I'm not going to go to church today, or I'm not going to follow you, do this anymore.
Sister, for how long?
You all know that
for how
these
long?
Pastors are so manipulative in nature. Many of them are abusers. And, if I want to be telling you stories of the pastors that have abused their wives, even in the US here, you will just open your mouth and say her. So that is just my little contribution. They cannot boldly look at their husbands' faces. They always cover the shit, and they said they have been taught anyway to cover their husband's, shame.
Sister, don't go yet.
So that is my little contribution.
Don't go yet. Thank you so much for your contribution. Now, my question, you say some of them cannot even look at their husband's faces. Báwo no ṣe ń dóra wọn?
Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe kíni?
Don't ṣe ń bára wọn sùn. If you can't look at your husband's face.
Aunty Aduni, this thing is two different things. Honestly, they can have sex, and most of these pastors do they even have time? Let us even be realistic. Do they even have time to have sex with their wife at all? When they are busy, fucking the choir mistresses talking everybody in the churches, in their different churches. This is a big mess.
Then for how long does one stay in this kind of relationship? How long do you have to be comfortable?
That is the problem. Until the women can stand up for themselves, until they can, Yoruba says when the foundation has, I don't know,
if the foundation be destroyed. If the foundation be destroyed.
Foundation, yeah. So when you are 18 years old, 17 years old, going to be married, you ended up married without a job, without a certificate. My sister, what do you think will become of such a woman? So before the age of 20, before the age of 22, 23, they already have 4, 5 children without no job. If the husband tells them sit down there, trust me, they will sit down there. Many of this, it's not even only about pastors. It is a general thing. When they tell them sit down there, they sit down there. If the husband does not want to put money down for food, how would they eat? Look at that woman yesterday, because I watched your show with what's this lady, Okafor's wife.
Yeah.
She said she was there for so many years. Then she pulled out after everything. Did you remember to ask her if she had ever worked while she was in that marriage?
With her, with him.
If you
she was young.
I believe the answer would be no. Maybe until she got to the US. Mm-hmm. This is the problem with the pastor's wife. And many of these problems have been caused not only by our parents, by our poor parents, maybe by the society. And these women will continue to endure nonsense because they are powerless. They are jobless. Some of them don't even have no education. And that is why you see them enduring it for so many years.
This particular auntie, is a graduate.
Can you repeat your question?
I said the woman we are talking about, I think the case study, she's a graduate. Mm-hmm. Sister Bolu, she's a graduate. She's not an illiterate.
To, Madam Bolu or Chris's wife.
Okay.
Which one are you referring to? Which one is a
Sister
graduate?
Sister Bolu, she was a graduate. I mean, she's a graduate, yeah.
Okay, she is a graduate, but she endured for 30-something years, for 33 years. Does she have maybe a separate business other than the?
I don't think so. I think that was where the problem came from. She doesn't have the business they have was a family business.
On their husbands, and that is why you see them suffering, and they will continue to suffer. Just cut it. The Nigerian ladies, especially the Nigerian ladies, they are so dependable on their husband. Whatever the husband wants is what they do. If they married now, let us say they are a graduate and they married, the husband will tell them, you can't be working. They want you to stay at home. The moment they take away your job from you, you become their slave. And that is the problem. I pity all these
and I think it's all about the control too.
I pity them. The control,
yes.
They will continue to be subject to the abusive husband for the rest of their life. And look at them. 30-something years of marriage, 26
just
years
like
of
that,
marriage,
yeah.
ending just like that. And you see these idiots coming out in front of the church saying, I'm presenting my new love to you, my new wife. I was just looking at this man, I just felt like slapping him. And who is to be blamed? Other than blaming the women, we blame the
exactly.
church
Yeah.
Look at them sitting like baby dolls. They were all clapping for what? To support what the man did.
Mm-hmm.
Or what?
And these are people that used to call her mommy.
Right. Yeah. Until our people stand up and realize what is going on. Everybody, including men. I listened to the man who spoke. He said, it was one of them contributing to the church. After I left the church, was he able to take anything out of the church? No. We all know the truth, but who is saying it? And you people that are coming out to say it, some people will be like, they'll be cussing you guys out. So until the women start and
We hope the rest are learning from
and
this.
defending themselves. Yeah, onto them. And I'm not seeing this thing ending soon because this is just too pathetic.
Very
I
sad.
don't blame the women, but you know, like I said, it all started from the foundation. That is my contribution.
Thank you so much, sis.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So we can say we don't blame the women. At what point? Women, please wake up. You don't stay in a marriage doing nothing for yourself. Not family thing. Your own thing. Your own thing. Your own money. Your own money. Either as a pastor's wife or not pastor wife. Hello.
Hello, Aunty.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So, Auntie, see, I joined you. I was a bit busy at work, but I listened to where the woman was talking. I remember when the issue came up about the husband and there were glaring evidence because she tried to place curses on the women blah blah blah. We know how these things work. You see that being mother in Israel and Gio's wife, it's an enviable position. They don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose it, man. They don't want to lose it. And a lot of times, because of how these things go, they're not attached to it. Like the other caller said that they don't have a regular job. Some of them are graduates, but they enjoy this feedback and
the largest coming in.
Husband needs 1 million, 2 million for a month to do shopping and I don't blame them. If they say they won't go to church or they don't want to support the man and the man kicks them out or the man starts treating them like slaves in the house, nobody will fight for them. We don't have a system in Nigeria that fights for these people who are oppressed. As much as we want things to work, you understand? I'm calling protection. As much as we want things to work, we want these things to happen until the government comes up in Nigeria that will put the rule of law to functioning, where things will work. And then if you're a victim, you run to the bank, you run to the police, and you will get help. After that, nothing will change in Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Hello?
Yes, my case here.
Thank you
There's
so much.
noise on my background.
Yeah, there is noise. I don't know. From your side, not here. Hello?
Aunty Aduni, good evening.
Good evening, sis.
Yeah. I just want to contribute to say that Mama Bolu was not working. That's not true. They joined the ministry in Winners Chapel. And in Winners Chapel, the policy is that if you're a pastor, your wife, even as ordinary worker, your wife or your husband must work with the ministry. And they do and the Bishop Oyepo is doing all this to protect them from whatever temptation that can come around them. I work there, so that's why I'm speaking.
Okay.
I was a teacher there, and I left because when they said all our husbands will come, my husband said he could not work with the ministry, so I had to resign. But other people brought their husbands, and they get a job for you. In the ministry, there are so many things. Those who are caterers, they run the catering section of the ministry. If you are a teacher, you go to the school, office, everything. It's couples who work. So when Mami Bolu was with the husband, she was a staff of the ministry, and she was working as a pastor. So there's no time that she ever been idle. So by the time they moved out Winners Chapel, of course, she will continue the same way she was supporting her husband. So there's no pastor in Winner that the wife is. I don't know now, but in those days, if you're a pastor's wife, you cannot work outside. You have to be with your husband in the office. So that is how it is done.
So she has her own money and she still puts...
like this. And you are supposed to cover your husband. You said it all. That woman is supposed to cover the husband. Yes.
I said it gets to a place.
Husband. That's what all the teachings that as a virtuous woman.
I said that is what they teach.
Marriage, you don't discuss your husband. Just be praying. Be on your knees. Be the prayer woman. So that is it.
Thank you, sis. I said what they...
Not that and I'm sure she would have told some people. But I think the time the husband started all these problems was when they were not talking to Bishop Oyedepo and the wife.
That was when.
She can go to them and complain.
That was
when Bishop left the ministry, it was Mama Bolu's family who supported him. Because they are a very strong Christian family. They supported him to build his own ministry. And I think that is part of the problem.
Okay,
so
MIT law.
Now go to them and go and complain.
Sis, don't go. So why she was...
Everybody should just be praying for her. I don't know. I saw something she posted on Facebook today. I don't know. God will help her. All of us that know her will be praying for her and her children. And there's nothing that God cannot do. Thank you.
MI law, sis, don't go yet. Hello, I want to salon. I wanted to ask her if she was working, was she not getting salary? You know, apart from church, let's say, okay, one second. Hello, sis.
Me, I'm back, Aunty.
Yeah, I wanted to ask why she was working was...
Salary. I was a teacher and my best...
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my best years as a teacher in Nigeria was when I worked with Bishop Oyedepo. I will tell you the truth. I was well paid. I was even paid the 13th month of the year. And every Christmas, he used to have a Christmas party for us and our families.
Which year was this?
I was there from 99 to 2001.
Oh, okay. But so everyone
who worked, yes, they pay us.
So you were with them for just 3, you worked for just 3 years?
Yes.
All right, she says. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, bye.
Bye. If I miss your call, I'll call you back.
Hello, Aduni.
Ma, you are on.
Yeah.
You are on. Why is it ringing again?
Can you hear me?
Clearly, I can hear you, but it's ringing again. If you want to talk, make sure your other phone is muted or lower the volume. That's why you get confused. I pick already. You are still saying, can you hear me? I'm calling you back. So I won't take much calls, though.
Okay, hello, I'm Aduni.
Go ahead.
Hear me?
Sure, clearly.
Okay, so I was going to say concerning the other lady that called, that said the women, they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave. I don't know if you can hear me.
I'm hearing you, but I'm hearing myself as well. So you might need to turn that down.
You know, people are just being greedy. They just want to enjoy the benefits that comes being calling mama. You know, I have an experience that I almost got married to a pastor, and I realized, I saw some things and I'm like, okay, this is not it. This is not, if you want to do God's work, be 100% Him. If you don't want to do it, do not do it. So I said, oh, because of the benefits, no, I'm not going to do this. So it's left for individual what you want. If the person is not called by God, and you realize, okay, this person is not called by God, and you choose to be there, it's because of the benefits that comes with it.
Please, how do you know who is called by God?
That's what I'm saying. You by your attitude, by their behavior, they said and practice what you preach, right? So when you're with this person, you see the person's real character.
Go ahead.
Okay, you see the real person's character. So when I realized I almost got married to this person, and I saw some things, okay, you want to get married to me, right? And you said you're a pastor. So why do you want to sleep with me before marriage? I'll just know that, okay, no, this is not it. Because as a pastor, you should live by example.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You are listening?
That's what I'm saying. When you were saying, how do I know some are called by God? By their character, you will know them. By their attitude, you will know them. They'll live by example.
Thank you so much.
So that's my contribution now. So some of them they're just there for benefits, to be called mama. I would have said, okay, let me just go ahead just to enjoy the benefits. But no, that's not why I said I want to get married to you.
I agree with you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, let me correct something. I never said cover them when they are doing something that is bad. You cover them at your own risk. Okay? Because this is exactly what is going on now. This woman probably should have taken a walk, and questions will be raised without her even talking, and people will begin to know. And when the way something has ended now, nobody will be putting any blame on her. She knew she was comfortable, a man messing people's lives up. All the women, ladies that was alleged that he slept with, do you think they are happy he slept with them? But of course, like I always say, we live with the consequences of our actions, irrespective, unfortunately, as long as we are not minors. If I miss your call, I'm calling back. So who am I? Umbo. If I miss your call, I'll call back. So maybe four more calls, then we go. Hello? Hello? You can call back. It's not going, no. The bottom line is that all these people that you think... Hello?
Good morning.
Hey, brother me. How are you? Carol. Yes. Baby Wanko. Go ahead.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
So first thing first, disclaimer. You did not tell people to cover their husband to...
Abio, to don't cover their wickedness. Why will I say that?
Please, to reveal, go to the authority and report your husband, though. Sometimes you did not say you should cover your husband, though. And don't give me that statement. Don't tell me to put it out there.
Thank you.
Hello, ma.
Money, thank you, Jerry.
So that being said, initially I didn't actually look into that direction that you brought the show today.
Okay.
Like, all these women of God covering their husband and stuff like that. So I didn't look into that direction. I was just kind of emotional yesterday when I listened to your show, right? I was just looking out for that woman that her 3 years of life.
That's
marriage,
3.
wasted like that. You understand? But when you now, did your analysis this morning, I was not like, this is another perspective of this is another way to look at it. How many people's life have been destroyed by their fake optics that they put out there? Covering their husband, maybe their husband have been molesting minors, have been doing all these shenanigans, destroying people's life. Or they were there looking at all these shenanigans going on. You understand? So that's one perspective. Then another thing that I want us to look at, in Nigeria now, it's very easy for a man to come out and say that, okay, I'm dating this person, right? Even married men, they can boastfully come out and reveal themselves that that's who they are. But for a woman to come out and say that, oh, I made a mistake, oh, I actually cheated out of marriage, I cheated on my husband, something like that, it's very difficult. Maybe, I don't know, I'm just asking the question here. You just try to paint a perspective here. Does it mean that, maybe Mama Gio too, maybe Otito Karen to the bench inter, maybe she go bench outside and the man come cash out. And because of that, can't give courage to the man to come out and say, okay, oh, I'm not married, oh, I thought I was married before, now I can now choose my own wife now. You understand? And it should be difficult for the woman to come out and say, this is what I did.
Yes, I did it. That's true.
This woman come out. You understand? I'm just painting it.
Yeah, you are making sense. You are making a very good sense. Happened. Yeah. We are only looking at the way the man came out and called the bluff of everybody. That probably, I understand what you are trying to say. What if the woman cheated and the man cannot come out and say, my wife cheated? And of course, no woman will come out and say, I cheat for real.
To pay back to do that. Then another thing, me, I always pick out the morals of the story of your analysis. I always pick out some lessons to learn. Number one, all these spiritual people that always say that, now God they choose husband, now God they choose wife. Now lie you. Now you go choose the character of the person where you go marry you. You go date the person and you go do your own research, do your own investigation. You still find man. He get work. He they do his own thing. Now you still go check him. Maybe na mine or him like, or maybe na agege, I mean na drug addict or all these things. Now they do. Now you go check the character of the person. Now character you go marry.
Exactly.
Don't be ordinary. So now lie. They know God they choose husband, they choose wife, because that's what they preach in their churches. That's what they tell their people. I'm thinking now, how many people now will now be inside now? They'll be crying inside, seeing all these things, be shocked by this story that came out. You understand? So me, that's one thing that I just want us to learn, to see from this story.
Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, for your analysis.
Thank you.
Really wonderful analysis. Thank you so much.
So that's another aspect, and I think I mentioned it earlier. They will say God said. So does it mean that God chose a wrong person? You are the one to look at the person you want to marry. Check their character. Check what they have been doing. See if something you can cope with. If it's not something, if you think you can marry a man and change that man, or you will marry a woman with bad character or bad attitude, and you think you can change them, you are only deceiving yourself. Now people go change by themselves. And if they no change before you marry them, don't think when you marry them, they will change. No. And to say anything, say whether prayer, I go begin pray with my prayer, the person feel change. Hey, kí ló ń ṣe network, brother, why you? Any information gidi o. Where is that my other phone? Let me see if I can call you on direct line. Yes, so they say your network is bad. So what I'm going to do, my brother that is trying to call, I will try and call you because what I need information. It is signed down. So hold on, let me call you on regular line. Maluvumu speak. Guys, hold on. No.
Please enter your 4-digit or 5-digit PIN. Thank you. Welcome to Roma's. To make a call, press...
I want to call you on direct line, so hold on.
You have $20.12.
Okay, you know,
the number you wish to call.
So I'm calling you on direct line now.
Please press 1 to assign a magical number to this international phone number now, or wait for your call to be connected. You have 118 minutes.
Let's hold on. Hopefully it connects. That person be like, oh, okay, it's in ring. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you are on. Ah, you are still speaker. Oh. Yes, you are on, sir. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you, Aunty, for the information you're putting forward. This didn't come to.
Can you hold on? Let me see if I can connect you to Bluetooth. Hold on for me, please. It's not loud enough. Hold on. Just hold on as you are. Let me disconnect this first.
Disconnected.
Okay. Just hold on for me. Okay, 1 second. I'll connect you now. Yeah. So that we can hear you clearly. Setting there. Okay, here we go.
Connected.
Go ahead. You are connected now. Go ahead. You are connected.
Thank you so much, Auntie, for what you're doing. Can you hear me now?
Sure, clear.
Okay, thank you for what you've been doing in exposing the men of God. Myself, too, I've been a victim of this kind of thing when a married man of God that pastors a church in Ikeja kept luring my wife to the extent that we parted ways 4 years ago. That is on one part. Then on the part of this pastor in question that is on the spotlight now, I was actually told that that man was sleeping with a married woman in the church from 8-9 years ago by a mutual friend based in UK whose wife is very close to the woman in question. After service, they go to Transcorp Hilton where they carry out their nonsense act as a man of God after Sunday service. So I'm not surprised what is playing out. It's something I've known for a while now, and it's just unfortunate these things are coming out now. And sincerely, I don't blame those that say if your wife attends that church, you better go and do DNA on your kids. Because so many things must have gone wrong with such a man in the helm of affairs. This is not an attempt to pull down anything or pull anyone down. And for some reasons, I wouldn't want to divulge the woman's full name because of her job and her husband. Definitely the husband we get to know because the husband also attends the same church. So, but the truth is that these men of God are culpable. They do evil. My own marriage ended 4 years ago because of a man of God who meddled into our marriage amorously with my wife. So I'm talking from experience. I'm talking from a place of information. It's really sad this is happening. But like the Bible says that the judgment is start from the house of God. At least the time is now. And that is what is playing out. And I know other men of God that are also into so many nefarious activities. They will be brought down to their knees with what is going on, starting from this one.
Let me ask you a question. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. You said he was dating a married woman that is married to your friend or something.
Yes, my friend's wife happened to be the woman's close friend.
Oh, okay. This same pastor.
So, almost this same pastor. I'm telling you.
Olutayo abi Okafor.
Almost, yes, Pastor Olutayo. Every Sunday they go to Talkshow
after service.
In the name of the woman handles the finance of the church. Let me leave it at that.
Which woman? The woman is dating.
So the engaged woman he's been having affairs with. You understand?
She's in charge of the finance.
When the woman, my friend told me 8 days ago, I even argued with my friend. But unfortunately, that is what is playing out. Everything my friend told me with all these other revelations. Then I was even dancing and arguing with my friend when he told me. So it was when my friend now told me he told the wife to stay here from that woman, or he would tell the woman's husband that see what her husband is doing, what the person is doing with the man's wife. It's really messy. It's a messy. But I've given you the details, but for some reason, I won't mention the name of our air. But I've already sent the details to you on your WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm just seeing it now. I know you sent some messages. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you. You even mentioned...
Okay. All right.
Okay, my brother. Shaking cap. If you like read waiting, I get it. I'm waiting. Oh my. Let me connect it back. Me nipa shetan mo ibi npa mi. Okay, I got a message here. I will not mention the surname. They mentioned the person's surname here. You say mentioning everything will destroy the woman's marriage. So, okay, what I will do is that I will not mention surname. I will just read. Good evening, Aunty Aduni. Pastor Tayo has been sleeping with a married woman in his church called Chioma. I will not mention the other name. For long. She's the CEO of Kinekon Management. And she's in charge of church finance. Her husband is a... Let's stop it there. Come to Leonile. Let the man find out by himself. Let's stop there. The information is too much. Let's stop it there. No be me go scatter somebody's house. If I should read it. Hey. Oletike. Have I connected to Bluetooth? Let me connect back to Bluetooth. Disconnected. Disconnect.
Disconnected. Connected.
Okay. May I no mention the information? We are calling you back, oh. Uncle Shewa baje bayi. They say they carry them go Nikon Noga. Hey, go guaye. For Frida and Tighty Dobo. I like as they spend their money. Since you don't know how to spend your money and use it to enjoy life too, they are helping you to use your money to enjoy life. At least you hear Okafor case too. How will they throw away money anyhow? They give women money anyhow. It's good. They are helping you to spend your money the way you don't know how to spend it. Oh yeah, 2 more calls so that we can waka. I'm trying to call you back before I will round up. Oh, let's make I no scatter somebody else. Mention all the name.
Hello.
Hello, Iyami. You are on, sis.
Hello, is this? Yeah, hello. Am I on?
You are on.
Okay. Thank you for what you're doing. And I just want to say something regarding the lady that came out to say the women don't have anything to fall back to. I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Me too, but I don't want to argue.
That's why I'm calling. That's why I've been calling. The thing is, if they say they pray to God, maybe they ask God. Someone said they pray to God before they had their spouses. God showed them. They should call God. God, please, what is happening in my marriage? How do I deal with it? You cannot be with someone for 30-something years and you allow that rubbish. Even if you don't have any money, even if you got married at the age of 16 as a teenager, the thing is you are now an adult. You are now an adult. I believe as an adult, you know what is wrong and what is right. If you leave, God will provide. What about those people that they lost their father, their parents? I've known people, and all of us would have known people that have lost both their parents. They still lived. They still lived. They survived. They survived. So that's no excuse that They don't
have anything to fall back on.
They're enjoying the money. They're enjoying the mommy Gio. They're enjoying everything. They don't want to live that kind of life. Let's say, for example, if they now catch this Gio, because all of them do ritual they kill people, or they fight people. The thing is, if they catch them, like Evans, when they caught Evans wife was saying he prays every day. The thing is that in prayers, yes, we are supposed to pray because we are supposed to talk to one God that created us. But when we see something wrong, we should just, because what she's trying to avoid is what has happened.
Exactly.
She's trying to avoid
marriage not breaking up.
Avoid being a single mother. She's trying to avoid being called a single mother. She's trying to avoid them saying
she's a divorcee.
That is what is happening now. That is what is happening now. So if I don't think, you see, that excuse, I won't buy it at all, because this is just, you can just fool. They can fool people that don't know, that don't have sense. The thing is, I believe if I don't want to fail by other people's decision. If I fail by my decision, all well and good. I'm an adult. If I see that something is wrong in this marriage, before it gets to the third children, I would have moved away. But because they enjoy all the facilities, all the benefits there, that's why they are staying in there. I don't want to believe, like I said, these people, there are some people that have lost their parents as children, they survived. There are some people, at least for example, we all know this lady. What's her name now? I've forgotten her name. Olu Jacob's wife. Olu Jacob's wife was she was adopted by the parents. Something, I've forgotten her name now. But she was adopted. That is how God works. So saying that they don't have anything to rely on, it's a no-no. Look at Olu Jacob's wife now. The wife, she is enjoying, even though she married an elderly person. She's not a born again, or she didn't claim to be a born again Christian. The husband doesn't claim to be a born again Christian, or to be a fanatic. Let me say. But look, she's enjoying her life, even though she was an orphan. She got somebody to. You won't. Olu Jacob's wife studied abroad. You won't know that she was, even if she did not come out to say it, that she was adopted. Nobody will know how the parents how they took care of her. She's the firstborn. She is like their own firstborn. So I don't buy the idea of, and anybody that says is lazy, that anybody that says there's nothing for them to fall back on, they are lazy, because even if you are selling just worobo, or just small things, one day God will look upon you that you came out because of the truth. So God will look at that to save you of all this rubbish.
Thank you, ma, because of time.
But all I'm trying to say is it is no excuse, because they said, if you catch it, an enabler is also
part of the crime.
Is also
part of the crime. Ben.
Is also a culprit. So no excuse. If they say the man is a drug dealer now, and they
found it in their home,
and they came to the house, they found things in the house, they will take you as well as the wife. So there's no excuse. If you don't want to be in that situation, move out before it's too late. For example, this Bolu now, she's educated, her parents are well-to-do. Why can't she move out? All because of shame. She doesn't want to be called a single mother. She doesn't want to be called a divorcee. She wants to.
And that role of Mommy Gio
stuff. So whose fault? It's her fault. I don't have any pity for her. Whatever happens to her, she caused it upon herself. So, but, the thing is, we should, because these people are many, from Adeboye downwards, all of them. Oyedepo himself is not clean. It's true. Oyedepo Shengeshe, I mean, he's not clean. So, what are we talking about? And because we've waited this long, over 40 years, these people have been doing this. We've kept quiet. If
Thank
people
you
keep
so
on
much,
keeping
man.
quiet, it will continue to get worse.
Thank you
and
so
that
much.
is why Nigeria is in the situation it is today.
Yeah.
Look at Suleiman.
We don't like taking responsibility for our wrongs.
Àwọn tó ń gbèyàn, ó ń pààyàn, ìyẹn Suleiman, Oyedepo too, all of them. So what are we talking about? If it happens to their own child, will they be happy? Those people covering up, will they be happy? Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
So, if you understand what she's trying to say, being intentional in marriage. I know some people, because I can't imagine how immediately the man start having children outside. It's time to start planning outside him. We are not the same. We are not the same. And what drives us is different. This is not to mock the woman. It's just for others to learn from. It's not to mock her. But the truth has to be said. We can't be sentimental and be hiding from behind the truth.
Hello?
Yeah, please put off the other phone. Kindly turn off your other phone.
Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly now.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hi, Aunty Aduni.
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, you live in my state, and I just want to say a couple of things quickly. When you talk about this situation, I'm from Liberia, right? So I will probably say, like, Liberians, we don't have much of a culture. We can say we're an American colony, right?
Yes.
So Liberian women don't really care what anybody say, what anybody thinks. If you are in a bad relationship, whether you have money, you don't have money, and you know it's detrimental to your health, you leave. You don't care what anybody say. But I want to say this, Aunty Aduni. I live in Maryland, and my daughter was going to a private school, and there is this evil family.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé kìí ṣe another case kí ni la fẹ́ gbọ́ báyìí? Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry. And I was saying that there is this evil family here, my daughter classmate, Aunty Aduni, you live in Maryland. This evil woman works for the D.C. federal government. She makes over $250,000 in Maryland because I live in Maryland and I work for the World Bank. Her husband is a CPA here in Maryland. Her children used to come to school. Her daughters used to come to school and say they will not get married. They will not get married. So my daughter will ask them why they will not get married. This woman, this evil woman in Maryland who makes $250,000 a year, a George Washington State University graduate master's degree, Aunty Aduni, her husband is beating her. He's abusing her. He's slapping her. He's doing everything to her. The children used to come to the school and tell my daughter, who is a Liberian, right? And my daughter would say, well, why wouldn't your mom leave? She has her own money. And the woman would tell her daughters that she's staying for the children. This is happening in Maryland, in my state. And I would tell my daughter, I said, they have one boy, one son. And I said, if this man continues to abuse his wife, when that little boy become a teenager, he may probably try to revenge for his mother. But this is happening in Maryland with a woman, with an evil woman who makes $250,000 a year. And because of what those children have seen, the girls that my daughter classmates, they say they're not getting married because of what their father portrayed. And that's a true story. Now, concerning these people, right, Aunty Aduni, you know, it is now, and I'm grateful for this current age, that women are being empowered, and we have more honest women. We have more genuine women that can support women when they come out of these bad situations. For example, me, I've been through abuse and all of those things. So when another woman comes out of it, explains a story to me, I am human, I am normal, I will tell her that behavior is not normal. Try and find something to do and leave, because I'm honest and genuine to myself, and I know it is not normal. That's what I would do. But the African society, from 2 years old, the girl child was raised to her husband's house. In a society, my sister's husband is Yoruba. I'm a Liberian, but my sister married a Yoruba man. And she lives in Nigeria. They have 2 kids, Abidemi and Adenuke. We talk about this situation all along. Aunty Aduni, from 2 years old, they are preparing a child for, they are preparing a girl child for husband. And then when she gets married, there is no structure, there is no support system, and the Nigerian women who are currently living in abuse are not normal, and they are not honest with us as women. Because Aunty Aduni, I will tell you, God is my witness. Any woman who leaves a bad marriage, I will never condemn her, because no woman throws honey out of her mouth. But you see, women, we are the enablers, and I agree, and we are hypocrites. We are going through worse than these people. But when another woman comes up, we shame her, we condemn her, we make her feel bad, we do these things that makes this woman afraid. And now concerning this GO, right? Come on now. And the Russian president wife divorced him, right? Vladimir Putin and his wife divorced. Let me say, for example, our current president. Look at all the things he was doing with his wife. It is very difficult for women to leave or men in power and authority. So these women, they know what these things these men are doing. And if you find it, it makes it difficult for them to leave those situations, though. Even in America, my friend, her name Ronke Ronke, she was trying to get she got her MBA, and she was in this church. She told me she stopped going to church, that Yoruba girl. She stopped going to church. I said, why? She was in this church in Texas. The pastor wife used to come be telling them how to treat the husband, how to do this, how to do that, right? She said before the woman goes to preach, before the man goes to preach, the woman will bring the man water, will kiss the man, face his tie, hug the man. So she said she used to envy that relationship that she used to see on the pulpit, right? So when she finished her master, her MBA, she got a job. So she said, let me go and bless my pastor and people who were encouraging me, right? So Aunty Aduni, Ronke told me, I don't know if I pronounce your name right, but I call her Aunty Ronke. People call her Ronke.
You are right.
Ronke said when she went to the pastor's house, the door was open. And she, because the garage door was open, and they always going there, and she went there on and down. Because at her pastor's house, she said when she went there, the pastor, this woman was praising on the pulpit. The pastor was beating his wife. The children were fighting. The children were crying. She said, what? She doesn't go to church again, no. When you invite her to church, she doesn't go to church. And then she was telling me, she said, but here is this woman who was counseling, they were single at the time, who were counseling them, and she used to envy their relationship. But then when she talked to the woman, the woman said, I don't want to break the ministry down. If I leave, people will leave. If I come out and tell people what I'm going through, they will not give money, and this is our only source of income. So I have to protect our source of income. This is why I'm living this way. So let's consider all of those factors, Aunty Aduni. I want to thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. Honestly, it's not good for a girl child to be trained, to be brought up that her life depends on a man, that without a man, she's a nobody. This is why people stay in abuse. Religion preaches it. And like I said earlier, I say religion to me, it's like, it's against women. Now, somebody mentioned somewhere here now, one Adefunke said, if a woman, that the Bible says if a woman should leave her husband, if she should divorce her husband, she should remain unmarried. She should remain unmarried. Adefunke, if that woman remains unmarried, I'm not picking calls anymore, please. I want to round up. If a woman remains unmarried, I hope the man is going to remain unmarried too. Because these are one of the reasons why people stay in abusive marriage, why a lot of women are miserable today. Hello? Hello? How are you, son? Number. The same people who preach against divorce, nobody dare introduce women for us, and nobody will condemn him. So a woman should remain unmarried while the man can marry as many times as possible. My darling sister, can you please respond? Adefunke. So you are saying if the woman now sees somebody to marry, she should not marry again. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people are stopping to go to church. There was a lady who said she was a minister. She said she was in an abusive marriage. Her pastor keep preaching. But now then they beat for house. He can't get to a stage. She walk out of the marriage. She said from that moment, they started looking down on her in the church. They stopped her from doing anything in church. She couldn't even sit where she used to sit anymore. Until she said enough is enough and she left. Why is it that a man can divorce and proudly come to church? Why is it that a man can divorce and the next month he can remarry? Why is the law of religion against women? Just why? What is the offense of women? Marriage, if marriage is not working, the Oyinbo way writes the marriage, way writes the Bible. They know they stay in abusive marriage like that. Oyinbo way write the Bible, then go carry their husband and wife. It all depends. Carry them, go courts. And before you know it, in another 1 or 2 months' time, they will tell you, say they don't find another person. Now then still write this Bible. Why is it that when they do it, nobody looks down on them? Why is it that when they do it, nobody castigates them? But now women, for African society, for religion that they brought to us, you see where it has led us. So, my Adefunke, I want to believe you are a woman. I want to believe you are a woman. So, if you are in a marriage or your child, not carry this kind of sense, enter road. Adefunke, sorry, I'm just joking with that statement. Not carry this kind of sense, train your children, especially your girl child. This is the reason why we have a lot of frustrated and we have a lot of women that are not happy in the society. Because the society looks down on them. You have divorce. This is why many stay put. I'm sure it's one of the reasons, Sister Bolu, despite all the nyama that was coming our way. Because I can imagine me having to experience all this thing with my husband, my own husband, being alleged of sleeping here and there. Then where is my pride? Where is that cloth of honor as his wife? And I will still be sitting down in the same place with the people he's shuking up and down. The woman must have gone through so much, because I can imagine having to sit in that situation, knowing this is what is going on. But because church said, she had to endure all this for 33 years and sitting with the same people. The same, Elomi gon le ma tore pe oko e. Elomi gon le ma what and girlfriend, house girl nínú ilé. And the man, they say, go they shuku such people. And I will be there as the madam. She try. That woman try. God forbid I sit near that kind of thing. No be me go enter that church again the day I go no. No be me go enter. Number 1, that person must leave the church. Number 2, we have to make restitution. It might be difficult, I agree, to actually come out and say my husband slept with so person. And if that person now decide to come and fight my husband later, say they drove her out of church because she was sleeping with my husband, then so be it. At that point, I know my hands are clear. And I can boldly say, I stood my ground. This was why I did this at that time. So she go to sit down with such people. Do you know what that means? Do you know the emotional torture that is? Do you know the trauma that woman went through? Seeing all those things. Now, Adefunke, I want to believe you are a woman. And you can say this. At this dispensation, you guys will pick a part of the Bible. Why not pick the parts where men were marrying many wives in those days? Polygamy. After all, it's in the Bible. Why did you condemn polygamy? Now condemn polygamy now. And say a man. The only person, if you want to go by the Bible, the only person where they say wants to be a man of one wife. Now, person will be pastor. A priest. Let's now say men are deciding, wait, too many wives, oh, now wahala. From experience. Will be polygamy. You know, they're easy like that. And somebody now decides not to go into it. If you want to be polygamy, say you want to be polygamy, marry 2, 3 wives, make we know. Which one be shuku up and down? In a place where your wife is going to sit down. That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful of the highest order. Sleeping with people that know your wife, that your wife knows. You are not married to them. Can a man stand the same thing being done to them? Can a woman, the day a man go know, say in wife, they sleep with person where you can't know the person, that woman cannot stay in that marriage anymore. That will be the end of that marriage. So why will a woman be put through such torture? Women they don't get blood in their veins. Often call obìnrin go. All in the name of obìnrin. We are builders, we are this, we are homemakers, we are all this. No. Adefunke, if tomorrow, what's that woman's name? Bolu finds another man to marry. If she's my sister, I will tell her, go ahead and marry. If she finds another man. This man for let her go when she was about 40. So she can build her life back again. At 61, almost 61. Now you can't say, this is my wife. I'm not saying Sister Bolu is clean in this matter. Like I said earlier, now both of them know what really happened, where they know if you tell the world. And like one of the callers said, my brother Ali Joka, he said, do we truly know what that woman has done too? For the man to have that confidence. Knowing for a fact that a woman can never say, yes, I cheated. A woman and man matter, it a day deep. And when a man does not say the reason why they are moving on, most times it's always adultery. I don't say Aunty Bolu commits adultery. Don't get me wrong. But please, don't let us destroy women. Let's give them the strength to move on. Let's give them the courage that yes, even when they have done mistake, just like nobody is faulting pastor for remarrying. It was just the way and manner introduced that woman to the social media, to the wife in the public. That was why we have so much outcry. Who does this? If you had done it the right way, nobody will have said anything. What is the right way? Reality, truthfulness, transparency, responsibility. It comes out. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you, the church, for all your support all this while. I want to appreciate everything you have done with me in this church. I'm very sure you will have been wondering that you have not been seeing Mommy Gio in the church. It's been for a reason. Things fell apart between us and we can't go on. Because I learned the woman has not been going to church even before the separation. Before the announcement, I mean. So I want to tell you, I'm about to take another wife. Because I cannot stay this way. Do you think anybody will have raised question? I've been staying alone all this while, doing cooking myself, taking care of myself all alone. And you know, to be a bachelor at this age, it's not that easy. So I will need to take a new wife. After some months, present the new wife. This is the new wife I'm going to be getting married to. And we are going to be having a private marriage. Some few members of the church will be present. Do you think anybody will have raised eyebrow? No. But because you Christians live false life, fake life, unrealistic life, that is why you do everything with Ogboju. I have taken another wife. If you want to clap, clap. And if you don't want to clap, I don't care. If you are happy, now you sabi. If you are not happy, I don't care. Who does that? Who does that? You guys are hypocrites. That is why you behave the way you behave. And you use agidi. Sheer pride and shamelessness. What's the big deal if marriage breaks up? What's the big deal if marriage fold up? Not today. We don't know. Say no be today. And we have agreed. Pastor's wife marriage can break up. They are human beings. But doing it the right way is what we are saying. Now saying that once a marriage break up, a woman cannot marry. Edapada. Gone are those days that any woman who live by that rubbish. Kolodo okogan. Obari boyfriend. Do kokare balen. Ko to ye ko fara she ko fishe. What is she cannot remarry again. So if she not marry again, make she do. Make she pack her body, abi. Because man at 60, they pack their body, then they cut their thing come out. Abi no be the same arose, where man they arose. Now be the same arose where woman they arose. So make the woman sellotape the place. If she sellotape the place, the body go there sellotape. The body will react. The body go ask. So if she sees somebody, instead of going up and down, why can't she remarry? If you tell a woman not to remarry, then go and tell a man not to remarry again. Make that man self, make it seal up the thing, make it carry him, make it tie him, or cut him, come out. 2 gay 4. If you cannot tell a man not to remarry, why should you tell a woman not to remarry? Any woman will come follow this kind of nonsense. Now that is why we have a lot of women that are around a lot of obìnrin that if it's in cage. A lot of women, you have caged them because of with Bible. You will cage women. You are not caging men. They cannot do this. But a man can do that. Why is it that it's all about women? Why? Kilo binira. Everything is about women. It's about women. And they feel religion. You use it to cage people. Aye, one were frustrated. One were frustrated. They will be living an unhappy life. When they now want to pray, instead of talking, we pray, ara want their body, they look for something. They will be crying in church. Let us lift up our hands and let's worship. Holy. Especially when they can't sing song. Of Jesus, you are my lover. I'll be waiting in the call. You get some one worship song. When they go say Jesus, na their husband, na their friend. Those kind of women. And so you go, they see them and they cry. Then go, they cry. Now emotions of loneliness. Now they make them cry. Now emotions of loneliness. That is why you go see saying that women they cry pass for inside church. Any man will cry inside church. Now broke. You no get money. He broke. He needs money. Or whether somebody don't take because of money rubbish. Now you go see man we go cry. Women where they cry. Most of them loneliness. Most of them lack of love. Most of them, their husband, they show them shaggy. Most of them, they are heartbroken. Now emotions. All this crying in the spirit. Now emotions. Nobody is crying in the spirit. Now emotions. Now they cause that kind of thing. Where they make us, they cry. You go see, say the day where your husband treats you well. The day where things go well. You don't go cry for sure. They do worship. Even when everybody close eye, they worship, you go open your eyes. You go, they look everywhere. Because your body is doing tarara. They don't settle you well. Your body go, you no go put, your body no go stay for ground. Your body's oxytocin is working in your body. So your body is over hyperactive. But women will be say nothing. No tata, no nyanya. Women will be say, even the little one, the boyfriend where they manage, he say you no want do again. Or you don't do something where they vex them. You don't do something where they pain them for mind. Now then go research. When they kneel down, you now wonder, is it the worship? Now it cause all this cry. I be something they go on. Shana something they go on. I been at the worship. Now it reach all this cry. So take some go cry. Then no go you cry, no go stop. Then go cry finish. Now so high go big like this. Is what they are going through. Some whether na pikin they look for. Some they are of age, no husband, nothing. Nobody they tell them I love you. They can't remember the last time they heard the word I love you. They don't have somebody to tell I love you. So our scope jemo. You can't talk say one woman because then leave her, make she no marry. Be oba marry bo baro kokodo. Kare fuye kotuka. You know be as long as all these things where your pastors they do no be sin. It is not a sin. You run in go way. Oyinbo will give you Bible. They live their life to the fullest. Their life nyama pass our own. I don't say live reckless life, because you say know me. I don't live reckless life. I don't say make anybody live reckless life. But say make you can't cage person. So a 30-something-year-old lady, where divorce, where husband no day, make she do. Especially at that age, where body they still fuke, where. At 40, body go still they do fuke. At 50, body they still do fuke. Yes. Woman can't feel reach 60, make me, single come on, general wabai. But 40-something-year-old lady, 50, at the peak of kini kerewa, pada, make them no remarry, say what's happen. If you like, listen to them. It's your life. Now, because many of you listen to them, now I'm making a life today. You know where your life is. Some unredeemable. Some kadara OTD forever. Kadara towoda. Ti pastor ba yin tun da. We pastor help you rewrite. Your destiny we pastor. Out of wickedness and their own selfishness. Help you rewrite. But when it comes to their own children, they know what to quickly do. Abi? No be then say make you know they watch television. Still come back. Say, they just do them to cage you down. No be then talk, say, if you want to marry, don't visit each other. Today, they don't allow visiting. Why then talk them in those days? No be then talk in those days, say, when you want to marry, you have to marry from the same denomination so that you no go carry somebody where they sin. No be them. No be them, they talk, say, until God show you your wife or your husband, you cannot marry. Today, then they do dating app. Waiting person they find go dating app. Even me, as I did. That I'm not part, I know be Christian. I cannot go to dating app. Go do waiting for dating app. I don't have the guts. They open dating app. Say making that they go do dating app. Waiting change. They are only doing right narrative to suit them and put people in bondage. Narrative that will suit them. And because they know once people cannot think on their own, people will think for you. That's what is going on. You can't think for yourself. They will think for you. As Olutayo day, don't be surprised. He will go and minister in Ashimolowo church. He will go and minister in Adeboye church. He will minister in Babo Shushengeshe church. He will minister in all these big churches. Nobody will crucify him. Nobody will condemn her and condemn him. Now we women be problem. We allow the world to put us in a box and we box ourselves too. While they are living the fulfilled life, they are living after everything we Okafor do. Suddenly they don't bring wife for Okafor. They no join Okafor together. They no begin tell us say then they pray for Okafor. It will not fall. It will not fail. After how many women? After how many children? After how many people where don't put their body on ground? They no even tell us as things out, take a break. Then say fire on. If man they fire, they go. Killerity will be fire, they go. That question I they ask. As long as the woman know they fire with different men. He dey decent, you know wetin he dey do. Wetin stop women? Make man the fire they go. Make woman sellotape that place. Don't bring that nonsense on this channel again and say Bible say the women should not remarry. At what age? No be so. Now tell some of us at those age before kin to ja. Then so we pay Jesus loko opo. I'm married to Jesus. Jesus loko opo. So when the opo they cry, Jesus they beside them. When the opo need money, Jesus they supply it, they fall the money for ground. When the opo is lonely, agro they cash her in the middle of the night. Now Jesus go come do the thing. Make I the waka go. I be want do my ex-father show today. I don't know whether I go still feed do am. May I see? Okay, let's see. Ejon box yin, ejon cage yin. One lady gave me her testimony, her story. He said, Aunty, he said, I'm glad I didn't listen to these people. He said, I was listening to them for a very long time. Na Deeper Life member, when she lost her husband. She said when she lost her husband, the Deeper Life, they no give her support. Now she come out. She can't go join, can't go join my ex-church. She said as she reached my ex-church, now they put burden on her. They put her for teacher's church and children's department as a teacher. He said before they know wetin dey happen because they see say she dey dress well. Now they make am head of department. As they make am head of department, even as a widow, now they give her a bill of wetin she go dey buy, bring come church. She say she do am oh, you can't tire her. Now she say no. She has children to take care of. Now she come out. He said after some time, now she meets one guy. She say if to say now before, she no go answer that guy. But she answered the guy. They can't begin dates. They are married today. Now that guy bring her and her children to America. Now so many of you don't miss waiting supposed to do you good. Because pastor said, the same pastor where their children, where they make people, they take akpoche, do wedding. He reach your pikin turn, they allow lace. If they make people, they cover head, be any ton shuffle. He reach your own pikin turn, they open their hair. Me, I'm not speaking for you to be bon. Emma tell one. If they ban tell one, if you don't follow them, you can't get crisis. You no get crisis. Waiting I want see talk. Follow them, making they get crisis. We go bring another story very soon. We go shock you. God of man. Where people and family embrace. You hear that our brother will talk. He say na church is scatter in marriage. I been me be the people we call talk. He say na for church scatter in marriage. He get another one we call. He say no near church again. With waiting high see. This particular person, I'm sure when they talk short before they go finish, I'm say shush. He go run. He go pick race. If he hear short, he no go let them finish shush. Like I always tell you, person we meant person by mama. When he see mechanic, you know as mechanic for Nigeria they dress. If that person see that kind of mechanic, he go think say that the men's person we by mama be that, he go run. This man where the story go come out when it's time. If he hear sure, before then say sure she, he go pick race. I they come, the story they cook. Make it cook finish. Make we come take her, analyze, making her hear. Come and see American Wonder. We then take Python. We then take person family do for abroad here. Come and see American Wonder. They are men of God, though. I will come back with my ex-daddy story. How my ex-daddy say one woman come out cloth for my ex-daddy. May I go come back? Now hear me? I go come back. We need to analyze that my ex-daddy story of how woman in abroad come out cloth for my ex-daddy. My ex-daddy, they go look somebody, another person broke bom. He look somebody bom and yansh and punani. I recall. See you guys later. Wait, you. I want to answer somebody. Where is that my phone? It fall down. I want to answer somebody. God's General TV. Your name don't talk who you be. I want Kerewa pastor. God's General call. Which time God give you general? General of where? Wear your uniform. God's General, where we say if they send you go where Sambisa Forest today, you go run. You say you be God's General. How you take big God's General? If I'm robber come inside your house, no be Sambisa Forest, then carry Shakabula come. You go stay? You go run before you remember prayer. You say you be God's General. God's General, where we say things they happen for Nigeria, you know if you carry that your general, go help us face them for Sambisa Forest. You say all you do is focus and speak about other people. Are you an angel? I've never claimed to be an angel. And that's why I'm telling reality to my people on this my channel. Now you God of men. Now you God of men. Now they say now be perfect person. And we they see all your hero. Now those your hero we they talk say in normal make people they do mistake. And some now lack of discipline. Now lack of discipline go make pastor. I know be saints, but I know they do nyama. I beat my chest. I know be saints, but I know they do nyama. God forbid. I know be saints. But as I day, as I day, if I ready to get boyfriend, I go get boyfriend, I go do kerewa way. And I go tell my people here. Say you are Aduni don't decide to have boyfriend again, no. Because I don't want marry again. I don't talk that one. I don't want stress of marriage. I don't want. Because at this age, anyone where they come, I don't want anybody where no be my own. On this place, I no be fake. Now be fake. God's General, all of you are fake. The life you live is different from what you portray outside. Me, as you see me, that's so I be. As you see me so, that's so I be. I know be you. We go tell people, say, we are standing on holy ground. We live by holiness. We live by, if you are not living in holiness, things will not work for you. I don't tell anybody that one. Meanwhile, gbogbo ejo jije, choir member kosa. Everybody len kofu. Anyhow. Back to back. Small pikin jije. Some people wife jije. Mumbo mi oti ide. God's General, we no get power. God's General, we don't get any power. I better get out of here, Jerry. Who tell you say, me I tell you say I be holy person. I tell you say, God call me. Where God take call you, tell us, you know, go fit talk. You say you be God's General. God's General, long. God's General, long. God's General. Which kind God give you the rope of general? Anyway, guys, me Waka. These people don't go let me go on time. I will see you guys later. Bye for now. Just turn on notification. I saw some people saying they just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing on this channel. All right. Thank you so much. I'm coming back. That's my ex-daddy talk. I must to shook him out. I must to shook my mouth. So, thank you for the super chat, for the person that gave me super chat, for the people, I don't know how many, I think I've missed it now. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the people that called in. Thank you for your engagement on the show. I appreciate every one of you. We are getting wiser. Pastor, don't go, they live life. They put us inside coma. Same way we no live. Anybody will go heaven, come back. Tell me for here.